Welcome to BTM Reviews, where we talk about the news. Got the scoop you need to hear. Stay a while, join the cheer. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Pour the bourbon, let it flow. Talking drinks you need to know. Whiskey's aged and barrels old. Stories told in glasses full. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Boys and gadgets, playtime fun. From old school to brand new ones. Action figures, cars that zoom. Feel your heart and light the room. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz and take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today. Movies, flicks on silver screens. Drama, action, fill your dreams. Real to real, the stories told. Lights and camera, new and old. Super chat me, let's go live. Feel the buzz, come take a dive. Super chat me, don't delay. Join the fun, it's here today.
Hey guys, this is Dave with BTM Reviews on this Monday night. How's everybody doing? Sorry, started a couple minutes late. We were watching Nick Riccado's Locals live stream, giving homeowner concerns about cabinets and cupboards. So just a couple minutes late for that. And tonight we're going to talk about The Penguin with Jim and Stimulated Cynic. I want to get these guys' opinion. We have not talked about it yet. I have mine. I'm sure Jim loved it. He loves everything about this show. So, Jim, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right. I didn't really like this episode.
No?
This episode finished exactly how it started. Same shit.
Yep. Exactly.
And I didn't need to find out that I guess the Penguin killed his brothers. Because that's sure what it seems like, right? He locked them in something and they drowned to death or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Anything stimulated? You loved
What
it,
up,
right?
boys? Yeah, I mean, I loved and hated this episode. We'll get into it though.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into it. All right. Hey, Bob and KC, what's up, buddy? Been a while. Haven't seen you, or you haven't been active in the chat in a while. Yes, JVP. Tomorrow night will be a election-heavy show. We're going to stream snipe multiple streams, and not the Fox and NBC idiots. We're going to get like YouTube idiots and get their opinion, so we can all go, "That's awesome" or "That's stupid." Ruby King says, "Just finished the episode. Damn good." It was not an accident. It's not an accident.
Wasn't an accident. He locked him in there because he
At
wanted to
all.
watch movies with his mommy, and his brothers were going to bother him. Yeah.
His brothers.
The
who
only,
look like
the only
nothing like him.
accident was when the condom broke or when the guy didn't pull out and the penguin was born. Because clearly they have 3 different dads.
You've never seen a family with 3 brothers where they all looked completely different?
Yeah, well, they have 3 different dads.
Hell yeah.
Just
I mean,
saying.
like I said, I something about the episode I love, but there's
What?
some glaring problems with it.
And I thought the mom worked for some kind of mobster. What the fuck was she doing books on the weekend?
That's what I didn't understand that, and I even watched the after episode, like how they'll explain stuff, and I watched the after episode thing, and they didn't explain jack shit about that. So still, and did they de-age the old lady? Or
I
was
don't know
that
if
a
they
completely
de-aged all
different
that. I
actress?
think it was a completely different actress, but and then
She
wait,
looked a lot alike.
so I mean the whole thing where they subverted your thing in the end, where you thought it was going to be the dead, and I was like, yes, they killed the mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope, you see that bitch going into the Monroe building or whatever it was?
yeah, and they didn't kill the kid either.
I don't want him to kill the kid. I like the kid.
At least I figured out how she found the building so easily, because even though she said it's by the zoo, there was a
Yeah.
giant fucking sign on the building that said zoo.
I like how the penguin does that though. They'll leave you with a question and then answer it, and you in a weird, vague way. I don't know. I love and hate this show at the same time. I don't know.
Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, we get it. Your drug dealer called. You got to
Yeah, my
answer that
wife.
when that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said drug dealer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
She provides all the drugs in this house.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, did you like the way that started, Jim? With the
No.
penguin and his terrible accent? The kid accent was awful. It was so.
No. I didn't need to see anything about his childhood.
Nope.
I knew. As soon as
forget
I saw
about-
that, I knew. I thought Dave's gonna fucking hate this.
Dude, I don't need this in my life.
Yeah.
I don't need to know. I would have rather.
Hey, crazy cat.
I would have rather the brothers been a mystery. To
I
what
did
happened
finally
to him.
catch it that the chick Sophia said that her father was the one who killed all those women, and that the penguin knew it. See, I thought they were going to make it that the penguin did it.
I heard her say.
I still
her
think they're
dad-
going to do that. Like it's going to be actually.
I heard
he
her.
killed his
I thought
brothers.
I heard her say, "My dad framed me for all those murders."
She did
He
say that.
didn't-
Yeah, right.
She didn't say
you're right.
he did them.
Yes,
She
we
said
still
he
didn't get it in
framed
mid-
her.
Right before in this episode, I heard her tell
He
somebody. my
framed
dad-
her. He framed her. That piece. Yeah.
What's up,
and-
Wizard?
And here's the thing too about that shit, Jim. What this episode did is it made Penguin look like more of a psychopath than her because he drowned his brothers. When she was supposed to be the hangman, right? And she killed all these people. That's why she was sent away. So I don't know, man. It just started out in the and the name of the show was called Top Hat. And
Yeah.
all I'm thinking is like, yep, he's going to get them both, right? Like, fucking, now we're going to get to some different characters going into season or
Dude,
episode 8.
I'm telling you right now, I won't be surprised if Sophia and the Penguin end up being partners at the
Yep.
end of this, because the way they're acting, and she's acting all weird and crazy, like, oh yeah, and she didn't kill the kid. She didn't
She
kill
didn't
Vic.
kill the mom.
She didn't kill the mom.
She felt bad for the mom. She was sympathetic. Like, what are we doing here? And where'd the kid go?
He's gone.
He
He
told-
got a head wound and he left. He fucked
yeah, he
up.
was supposed to go get an army and then never showed up. He
And
was
how
like,
the fuck? Well, he did. All those people showed up to fight, but
I just
whole
assumed
thing
all
was
those
over, all
people were
this
there to
all-
fucking
Look at the
work.
workers.
I don't know, this whole drug thing to go, and then she just blows it all up.
Because she's a different boss than her father is. That was her point. I'm not going to do the way things he did. Well, I'll just make.
He has
No. Now she has no income,
prizes.
right?
Yeah.
It, oh man. Anyway, all right. So we get to see Penguin be a fat little pathetic mama's boy. I mean,
Oh,
it
little
was
chubby,
It was,
chubby
Just so you know,
waddling
I
bastard.
saw previews for next week too in the end, and so we're gonna get to see the fucking kid again, the little kid penguin again.
again.
Yeah,
We didn't get
Yeah, I
enough.
saw that, but it felt like it was like a flashback.
It's
no,
it's still. I don't want to
I
see
don't
that
know,
shit no
like-
more. I don't care. What is this? Is it the Penguin show or is it her? That's what I'm trying to figure out, because he did. First of all, like Jim said, it ended the way it started. Right?
I
Like,
yeah,
think.
him trying to get his mommy back.
Mhm.
All right, I think what's going to happen. I don't know if Sophia lives or not. I'm gonna go ahead and make a little prediction. The kid's going to show back up with the army, and it's going to be all the other gangs of Gotham, and they're going to raid that place, and the mom's going to get killed, and then next season's going to
Well, no,
be.
the penguin at the end. The penguin got taken hostage by the crooked cop.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Of this
At the end of
episode.
this episode, the penguin, when he woke up, he was climbing up and all the smoke, and all of a sudden that crooked cop.
Oh fuck!
Says
Yeah,
the
you're
Penguin.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how's the kid know where he's at? No clue. He could guess.
it's still going to happen. Somehow, it's still
Plot-
going to happen. The
He's gonna
penguin's going to be
survive
all like,
plot armor.
Plot
yeah,
armor.
yeah. There's going to be some plot armor. Somehow the penguin's going to get out, yada yada, and then they're going to all
Look-
go raid the Monroe building or whatever it was.
How did they get him? They had him and all these people. Now, 3 dudes show up with guns, and there's 50 people with guns in this place. They just kind of let him come in like nothing. And the guy says, "I'm taking over now." And then
And they take it.
Penguin
and they-
starts looking, and this guy goes like he's going to do something. The guy already knows to watch this guy because he's up to something. And then they give themselves a look, and he's able to pull the lights. And
Those lights
Yeah.
were not wired very heavily, were they?
Well, he was just wiring them an episode ago, Dave.
I guess
mean,
he didn't screw the nuts.
Look
in.
how long it took you to wire your fucking switch.
At least they were tight. At least the wires were tight.
that was actually months ago in the timeline because they've already
Yeah.
grown all the drugs. and were
Throwing
selling
fucking
them.
18,000
It was a
pounds of
bigger
fucking
plug.
mushrooms.
Damn, man, y'all guys.
Who's
No
hiding
faith
your
in the
chat
Penguin.
from Katie's chat? You doing that shit stimulated? You hiding Captain Bitgo's chats?
No,
and
I don't.
Katie's
I don't.
chats?
I don't. I've never have and never would hide somebody's chat. So I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, Captain Bipto.
So
I was driving all day anyway. I didn't mod. I just watched.
fat kid loves his mama.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of tell he does not like his brothers anyway, because she wouldn't like really pay attention to him when she was.
Yeah, he wanted
working.
his mom all to himself.
Yeah, and then the boys come out of the room, and then she's paying attention, playing zombies and shit with them, right? And he's like sitting there going, "Well, fuck, she didn't do that with me."
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, and then she just says to the older brother, "Take these guys out." Penguin says, "No, I'm going to stay with mom." She's like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude!
Get out of here, fat boy. Fat
Yeah.
boy. Go do something.
Tired of buying you husky jeans."
Jesus. Yeah. Go walk or something, fat boy. Tired
She
of
said,
buying
"Go
you.
strengthen your leg." That's what she told him. Go strengthen
Yeah,
your
that's
leg.
right. Get out of the house, fat boy.
Then I didn't know. Like I thought because they were like trying to make it seem like he had them locked up somewhere. Because remember, there was that whole scene and was he got them hidden somewhere too? And then all of a sudden she shows up at this boy's home, and I'm like, wait, what? This is for kids. What's going on? And it was her niece there, and then she just leaves her niece in
Gloria.
his home.
Yeah, well, she
Like-
went crazy after her family died, is what they were trying
I
to
mean, after
imply.
she murdered her family.
Yeah, after she murdered her family. Yeah.
But she was
'Cause she-
concerned that she was going to talk.
Yeah,
Because she
because
thought
she
the girl-
found the mask.
Yeah.
The girl
she-
says, I dug through your bag and found your mask. Did you kill
Yeah.
them?
What a weird scene that was, dude.
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't
sorry.
like it. I
That
noped
was-
out.
I do
I had
not
my-
like her at all now. She's not good.
I was setting
not-
my studio up and watching it on my iPad, and I was like, immediately just found myself scrolling through Twitter during that scene. I did. I had to go
So-
back and rewatch it. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, this episode they could have boiled it down to about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give me
A
the
lot of
fight
shit that
scene.
I-
The fight scene was pretty okay.
Fight scene
except
was
for I
gay too, because the dude just has a heart attack and then he starts yelling at him, and
It was
Yeah,
a
like he's
stroke.
angry that he didn't get to like finish him off with him awake or something. Like,
Yeah, he
doesn't
was mad
matter.
because he didn't
Same
get to kill
outcome.
him.
Yeah, same
Because he
outcome.
wanted to kill him.
He did kill him.
Yeah,
Theoretically, he got worked up so much by beating up because he was beating Penguin's ass. I hate when they do that shit in shows. Like Penguin's down on his knees, getting the dog shit beat out of him. The guy is having a heart attack, and
Hey.
Penguin says, "That's all you got?"
Oh my god, that's a callback from the first scene when his mom told him to go out and do some exercise. He done the exercise, so he didn't have the heart attack. Fucking hey, it's
Exactly.
brilliant.
Yeah, women writers.
Brilliant. Guarantee you they said that in the writing room.
Yeah, that pissed off Jim too because he wanted to see that guy in more episodes than probably
Me
any other
too.
character.
Same. I'm with you, Jim. That's
Now,
why Jim's hatless tonight. He's so pissed off.
Jim's
Look at it.
favorite new character is the kid, the Penguin kid.
Kid Penguin.
I'm rooting for the kid to die.
Yeah, he's
Spoiler, he didn't.
I know.
nope.
The
And then you know how and then it turns out that the only way he's able to save himself was hiding in the same place he locked his brothers that they died in.
I know, dude. It was so fucking dumb. I'm sorry, that was dumb. And again, they didn't use it for anything either, Jim.
Nope.
It's not like he had a moment where he said, "Fuck, these are my brothers died." He just got up and ran to. Or here's the other thing too. This is what I was thinking because I knew when he climbed up that ladder, I'm like, why doesn't he just act like his death happened? He does not need to go back up there for a while. He could be dead. Then he could fucking come up with a plan to get back at these people. Because if I was him, I'd assume my mother's dead at this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to hide out. But no, he comes right out there. Looks like he's walking through 9/11.
And what if he would have took? I mean, how did she had it timed perfectly for him to fuck around and look in the car and do all this
Yeah.
stuff to where he finally
You were
Susan
going to have a 4-minute
just enough time
conversation.
for him to get away. It's like, what if he would have spent a little more time? Because his bad leg. What if it took him longer to get to the back and it just blew up?
Because like he walked through, looked through every door.
Oh yeah.
Had the dramatic face.
Yeah,
Did
and how
the-
the fuck did the driver not know that he was in there with bombs?
Was there a
the
driver?
driver? Yeah, there was a driver.
I never saw him get out. Oh yeah, he ran.
He got out and ran away.
Yeah, got
Did
out
he
and
run
ran.
away? I didn't see him
They
run
didn't
away.
have-
I must have.
The place surrounded like they supposedly did if that guy was able to
So
run
how the
away.
fuck did he get out? Yeah.
How did he get in there? They let him in. They said they let him in, so he's got to get past his guys. To
You're
get
gonna
out.
tell me again with the fucking Penguin does not have an outer layer of security for anything. Why the fuck don't you have guys on the outside? You know they're coming in. Check
He
the car.
had a guy that called him and said they let him through.
Why
Right.
didn't the guy check the fucking car?
Yeah, there's nobody in the car. There's one
No,
guy.
you're
in the
not
car.
gonna check the car. Hey,
Don't
is my
bring
mom
logic
in there?
into this.
Or you just shoot everybody in the car when it gets there.
Yeah,
Hey,
where's my mom?
is my mom in the car? And the guy's like, no, Penguin, he's not. Don't let him in then. That's
Right.
all he had to do.
Nope.
Fucking hate.
We
the
had to see a
nonsense.
fucking explosion so goddamn big from that little bit of explosions that
I'm pretty stupid. Look at me.
it blew up like 3 blocks of fucking asphalt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That,
fuck
that
little
little
square
bit of
up.
C4 in the back of that car sure did a lot of damage.
A
It was
lot
like
of
maybe
fucking-
a couple hundred pounds.
Yeah.
Easy.
No,
Yeah.
Not doing that
especially
much
in a tunnel system built
Yeah,
like
not in a
that.
tunnel like that. Oh,
That's why
Yeah.
they're built that way. And how did
it would have went out through the tunnels. It wouldn't have blown the tunnels apart.
again, hate to nitpick. Why was there like this weird passage that fucking Penguin could run through that looked completely like, but not like the rest of the tunnels? It looked weird, like it was just a broken down gravel area that he knew to run through. And then he made a turn and jumped in a door, and then boom. I don't know.
Where's brothers died? He's told no one to go there.
It's
off
the
limits.
fastest, it's the fastest that motherfucker's ran in 50 years. And that wasn't very fast. But so we have to deal with Mama Scene with the boys, Penguin being a douchebag, watching fucking that goddamn what's that movie they were watching with his mother?
Oh shit, the
Singing in the Rain or Dancing in the Rain or something.
Oh, I thought it was that one with what's her face, the chick.
That's
Wizard
Fred.
of Oz.
Was that Fred Astaire?
it was Fred Astaire. Yeah.
I thought it was no Gina Davis. No, Gina.
Top Hat was the name of the episode tonight. Yeah, Kevin. It was
Maybe
not-
the movie's called Top Hat. I don't know what they were watching.
Oh, that they were watching? Oh, okay.
I thought it was the one with the chick. What's her name? Where she wears blackface and does.
Hello, my rectangle.
Yeah, I thought it was that one with
Oh,
the chick.
okay. So that movie was Top Hat. So we based the episode. We called the episode Top Hat because Fat Baby Penguin was watching Top Hat with his mom. Dude, it's like Fat
Crap,
Baby Jesus and Talladega Nights.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet.
4 pounds, 6 ounce, baby Jesus.
So we get through that, and then we get to where Penguin is talking.
He stands outside of the no. The next scene after the flashback was he stands outside of the apartment building and he goes, "Thank you, councilman," because all the lights come on, or
Right,
all the lights
right.
are on.
Then he walks in
And
and finds
finds
his mama.
can't find his mammy, and then Dominican Republic Penguin is all like beat up and bloodied and whatnot, and he's they're rambling basically like what
Screaming,
what's
screaming.
going on, where'd they go, you go find me an army, and the kid nopes out. So
Yeah.
and we don't see him the rest of the fucking episode.
Did he say talk to Donnie or something like that?
I
Or did he
think
say-
so, but
did he
I couldn't tell because it was one of those like scrambly yelling, where's my mama? Where's my mammy at?
Yeah. And then what do we cut to fucking what's her name, right?
Yeah. Sophia.
And so they've got their plan because they got his mom now. He wants to go just
Oh, no. Shit. Yeah, I think you're right. Never mind. Go ahead.
I think so. Like he just, they're talking about, they can do some stuff now and all this good stuff to take back the business. And, she sends him and says, don't hurt him, no, right? Because she wants to make sure that they get to do it together, basically. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. Because we need to extend it, right? This is why all this stuff gets real dumb sometimes in these shows. If you want him dead, just fucking kill him.
Yeah.
You shot the people around him, but you didn't shoot him. You just want him dead. And you want, if he's dead, he can't convince the people to fight for him anymore. But when you keep
Kill
him
him
alive-
and make the kid show you where he's keeping all the fucking drugs.
well,
right?
Yeah, or even when they got down to the tunnel later,
Kill him.
yeah,
Put a bullet in his brain.
fucking end it. Nope. Gotta have Penguin talking, dude. It's like your wife, her fucking hairspray. That
She used
smell.
some sort of like special hairspray because she went up like
I'll never
real
forget it.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
The
never forget
smell.
the smell. Oh, it's just like
Jesus
Look,
Christ.
I know he's got to deal with the fucking crazy chick. I would have whacked him. Fuck off. It's over. Like,
Yeah, at that
and-
moment, I'd have put a bullet in his fucking brain instead of
and-
this whole like, oh, I want to make him suffer and burn him alive.
especially when he dies anyway. You know, if he would have killed Penguin and her men would have killed him for killing Penguin, who the fuck cares? It's the same outcome, except for Penguin's still alive.
Yep.
Am I wrong, Jim? See,
Maybe.
Jim don't know. He don't even know what we said.
No, I know something about him being alive.
Jim, get
I
off
was looking at
OnlyFans.
something. Have you guys seen what Nick Fuentes has been posting on Twitter?
No.
No,
Dude, I swear the kid's got to be a fucking working for the feds.
yeah, because
Everything
I
he
think-
does is like exactly what the feds would do.
Yeah, because that's why he didn't get in trouble for anything
Yeah,
on January.
I mean, he just posted, oh, my reason why I'm not voting for Trump. It's like, oh, really?
No,
because you're a
he was going to kill him the first time, Ruby King. The first time he was going to kill him, but dude stopped him. That wasn't when he was fucking, you know, getting the dude so pissed off that he distracted him from the black guy looking so he could pull the electric. When he started talking about his wife being fucking fried, dude, fuck you. You're going down. Ruby, he was going to kill him in the fight.
Yeah.
And
he said grab him or he grabbed the gasoline
Yep.
and was going to pour it on him and burn him just like he did his wife and son.
He was
And
gonna
then the
kill him
guy
anyway.
pulls the light and he starts chasing him with the fucking gun until his big dumbass has a heart attack, strokes the fuck out or whatever.
If he wouldn't have stroked out, he was going to try to kill him again. He didn't give a fuck at that point. I mean,
Yeah,
but he doesn't pull out his gun. He grabs a can of gasoline.
yeah. And that guy grabs him, and they literally when the guy grabbed him, I was like, "Don't grab him! You're gonna get the gas on you, silly."
You're right. Either way,
Crazy
there was-
Cat. I don't regret embarking on the Penguin journey. I don't
There's
regret
no
it. There's some really good stuff. If there is a season 2, I will give it a shot, but I don't know how far I'll make it.
Well,
into a
wait,
season 2.
that depends on what they do next week, dude. Next week could be
True,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah, next week could ruin it. You're right. It could be
Yeah.
could be a terrible cliffhanger or some shit.
Dude,
like
it
that.
could be one of those things where, like, well, basically right now, Penguin's got nothing, right? Or does he still have the entire fucking affiliation out there
He's got the entire affiliation and all the
that are
drugs.
nowhere? They haven't.
Oh no, he
shown-
don't have the drugs. They blew. How deep
Yeah.
in were they?
Underground.
Because the drugs are way down in the underground stuff. He wasn't around all the workers where they pulled the truck in. He was just in another part of the tunnels. So
I
he
don't-
still has the drugs.
maybe I
Bro,
don't.
after that explosion, dude.
Yeah, because
know.
he's supposed to be way far into the tunnel.
Well, hopefully, I mean, Penguin. Not a
That's what
dummy.
I'm assuming.
He's not a dummy. He's gonna move the shit before they get there if he can, right?
Yeah, he wasn't going to give the drugs to him.
Yeah. But he's dumb as fuck, dude. Because look, man, why would you fucking invite those people to a confined space? Like, that
Yeah, I
made
don't know what
no
his plan
sense
was
to
going to
me.
be. I
What
was
your
thinking the same
plan?
thing.
You're gonna
Yeah.
trap her in there? What's the trap? You could trap her in an open space where there's fucking 7 different families that are part of your unification. That would have been cool as fuck, right? Like they try to pull
Yeah.
some shit and everybody just stands up on the top of the buildings like in some Red Dawn scene or something, Jim. And it's like, we got this place now. And it would been maybe that'll happen next week, right? Maybe
Yeah,
that's the
maybe.
climax that they all show up to save Penguin and his mom.
Yeah,
'Cause I'm
so
thinking-
after
Mom
the
comes
fight or
back.
whatever, the dude strokes out, blah blah blah. Penguin, Sophia, he calls Sophia, and then there's that whole mom Sophia scene. I did not mind that scene. Y'all maybe like
the
fuck-
one with her.
Sophia and Mama Penguin, where Mama Penguin was like lucid, then not lucid, then not.
I thought that was before that.
No. He didn't call her till later, right? Like she doesn't know that Sal's dead. But after Sal dies, then that's when you get the Mama Penguin and Sophia scene.
I thought that she knew that beforehand because she had information now that she could really use when they bring Penguin back. but I don't know. I don't remember the
All
order,
this
but
stuff may have been going on at the same time, but it's around the same time that
Yeah.
all this is going on.
that
So-
you know
I like the scene actually.
It
I
was
did dislike it.
It was okay, but
Yeah.
why the sympathy for her? To me, because you're gonna kill her.
Sophia's gonna kill Mama Penguin.
Yeah, that's her plan, right? Or
Mhm.
because she says, "I want him to feel the same pain I felt."
Well, I think she probably didn't know that she's Alzheimer's, right?
Right,
And so
right.
when they're
And she
because
didn't
they're
know that-
talking normal, and then all of a sudden she freaks the fuck out. She has a non-lucid moment.
Yeah, I
So
also
I think that would fuck with a woman, even if you are like some big boss bad guy.
the woman that's never had any kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Thanks, crazy cat.
What's our next Burning Man festival? Well, I've got
I'm
some.
not
more
watching
questions.
EBS's stream.
You're not?
No,
Why not?
because I wasn't. Yeah. I was in there earlier dropping links, but
I gave him the stream key, and he's already lost interest with the stream key.
what?
What?
See,
No, I'm good. I was
Jim?
trying to figure something. It's just, I'm concentrating on trying to get people to vote tomorrow.
Jim, if you haven't
Well,
got him,
let's get
if you
through
haven't got him,
that review, and then we can talk about that.
if you haven't got him the vote yet, Jim, probably not gonna get him too, pal.
Jim, if there was a part in this episode you liked, what was it?
Part that I liked in this episode. Yeah, I didn't. There wasn't really any part I liked.
None of it.
It all seemed like contrived and like there was no.
It didn't. Yeah, it didn't feel like an HBO show to me. It
No.
felt
Yeah.
like a show that
Felt
was-
like a WB show.
yeah.
It
or-
didn't feel
or-
paced well. I give you that. Like the pacing was weird, but all the episodes have been paced weird, right?
Have
But
you
this
ever
one just-
actually seen somebody get hit with a golf club?
No,
No.
because it would
It
fucking
don't
hurt.
look like that.
No. And
Yeah,
and
when they
the
were
golf
hitting
club
him in
would've-
the back.
the
yeah.
golf club would have been bent after the second hit, dude. It would have been over. Like he's just beating him
Yeah.
like it's a baseball bat. He thought he was so cool because he grabbed Penguin's golf club and hit him with it.
Yeah, no, it
Hell
would have been
yeah.
broke after you hit them the first time. A golf club does not withstand getting. It's one hit. That's it for the golf.
Especially a
Especially-
big bastard like the Penguin.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the little girl stuff, I don't get the purpose of that. Was it to make us see that fucking the
Good.
hangman is
The hangman is
vulnerable
good,
as a
and she's
woman?
not. You know, she's
She's
not
good.
going to be like her dad. She's not going to do what she did, even though she did, and she is. But she's not. 'cause
Yeah, I
she's a
think it
woman,
was like
can't do
some
any
sort of
wrong.
weird. I think it was some sort of weird foreshadowing.
And then
Kind of like
I'm not going to kill this girl because I'm not going to be my dad type of thing.
yeah,
Because your
kind
dad
of
would have got killed.
exactly. I think it's to make you, sympathize with her, or not sympathize, but kind of not feel as shitty towards her, if that makes sense. Because you're now like, okay, at least she's not going to be a dick and kill the girl. Thank God. Like there's some humanity in this crazy bent. So
They've never given me a reason to think she's not human until she gassed all the fucking psychos that put her in jail anyway. So that's
Yeah.
fine. Like
Yeah.
that was almost tolerable at that point.
Yeah.
But I would rather her be the hangman, and then she killed those idiots because she didn't like them either, and
Yeah.
she's just gonna do her shit. But
do
Penguin,
your shit, girl.
Penguin's a guy that killed his fucking family.
Killed his fucking brothers.
Yeah,
He killed his fucking brothers, people. That wasn't some like oopsie.
no,
He fucking locked them in there. He knew the rain was falling. And I don't know if y'all caught it, but when he's watching the movie,
and he kept
And there's
looking
like
out the window.
he kept
Yeah.
looking out the window, but there was a part where in the like the dance scene, he pretends to shoot all the dancers,
Yeah,
and and he raises his eyebrows like, hell yeah, kill
Mm.
folks. And I was like, damn, Okay. And I think they even mentioned that in the after episode little documentary thing they always do. Like, yeah, we put that in there so you would notice that, yeah, he killed them.
Oh, so we're
So
supposed to assume they did die.
they died.
They died.
I know, I get it, but because it's weird, like they did show, they went back to that area where apparently it was all flooded, but they showed it
Yeah.
empty, like another section that was empty. Like they maybe could have. I don't know, man. It's just
Oh yeah, like they could have got out or something.
yeah. Like,
And hey, you know what? Maybe they
why did
did.
the door lock automatically? He didn't twist anything.
No, I think I'm
He
not
shut
sure.
the door. He just shut the door. It's not like he.
Maybe it just
closed
doesn't
it,
open
yeah.
from that side though. It could be one of those locks, one of those locks that
I guess.
That's the only thing I was assuming. Like, oh shit, that's like
sure.
a.
But I mean, that seems like a huge safety hazard. Like,
Well,
you're
yeah.
down there working, you're like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. Well,
Yeah, you're
fuck.
not supposed to be down there when it's raining. It is a sewer system, so
Granted, but you're a sewer worker. You don't know it's
Yeah.
fucking raining until you see the water flowing. You're like, shit, I got to get
fuck.
out.
Shit,
And you
fuck, I
can't
gotta
keep
get
the
out of here,
doors
damn it.
open because some stranded fucking homeless person could walk down
Yeah,
in on
because
you.
Jim was down there, and Jim went to go get a chopped beef sandwich and left
Jim
you
was
down there.
telling you to go vote Trump.
Chopped beef. What the fuck is a chopped beef sandwich?
Don't know.
I don't know. I figured it was. I just made up the
Italian
name. I
beef.
figured it was some Chicago
Italian
thing.
beef.
I
Italian
don't know what
beef.
you fucking Chicagoans eat. Bunch of hot dogs and shit. They went to go get a
Italian
hot
beef.
You'd have
dog
said
with a
if you'd have
with a
said
big-
some chipped beef on toast.
chipped beef on toast. That's where
his
we're gonna
Navy days. That's
Yeah,
his Navy
you know what
days.
that's called?
shit
Shit
on
on-
a shingle.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
good.
dad was in the Navy. Yeah. That was what he made us whenever my mom would go out of town. That's what he'd make me and my brother for breakfast every day. It was great.
My programming is not working.
Obviously. Oh, I got a good video about AI, dude. And then I got another video about some racist woman that goes on some fucking rant and she gets fired. It's fucking great. And she blames the right wing
Hell yeah.
for getting her fired.
Got that bitch fired. That's what she gets. I don't know what she did. But what'd you like about this episode, Dave?
The ending,
The ending? I thought the
The
ending
credit.
was
the credits.
fucking dick.
Dude, I gotta tell you, like, when I got to see Baby Penguin to start the show, I was turned, and then
At least it was an entire episode of Baby Penguin.
it,
though,
it
like
must
the
have, it was
Sophia
pretty,
backlash.
it was pretty close, dude.
It was only the opening credits.
Dude,
or the
that
opening.
fucking dance scene with his mother was so goddamn disturbing.
I'm gonna take care of you, Ma. I'm gonna give you the world, Ma.
I mean, I know she's a little psycho now that her boys are dead, and she doesn't know her son killed him, apparently. And she's got her issues, but you don't put that on a 10-year-old kid.
I don't know.
I'm-
And then there's something when her hands start shaking, and then when her hands start shaking, she's in a different place, and she's
Yeah, that's her. That's your key. That now she's in fucking Alzheimer's.
La
world.
La Land.
That's
Yeah.
not what Alzheimer's people do. They
What are you
just
talking about? When
Yeah.
she starts to shake? No.
Yeah.
There is a type of Alzheimer's that gives you like this Parkinson's like effect whenever you're
Oh.
not lucid.
is
No,
it called
there is.
shaky bakey?
It's called Shaky McGillicuddy's disease.
I don't know what it's called, but there is a specific type. There
Really?
is.
I didn't know
Yes.
that. Okay, maybe they could have told us that.
Yeah, they could tell you, like, give you some form of
They
like her
could say,
diagnosis.
you know, hey, like,
he could
especially
be
when
telling. Penguin could have
he's talking
told.
Vic, the kid, Puerto Rican
Yeah.
kid. When he says,
Hey,
"What's wrong
so
with your
when
mom?"
Ma starts
Well,
doing
and here's
this,
what else is also weird is she left the guy, Julian Rush, the doctor, with the mom, and was gone for a while.
Uh-huh.
And then she comes back, and he's just getting started.
Oh
In the
yeah,
light.
with the weird red bars.
Yeah.
That's what's pissed me off about the show the most. What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on with the weird red bars? Please explain this.
Well, Red Bar is this show that this guy, Mike Red Bar,
Fuck you,
Mike David in
Jim.
Chicago. And it's
Exactly.
weird.
Bob. Trump was chosen by heaven.
It's weird.
Yeah, that was like this guy, this doctor, I guess,
Yeah.
has a real hard on for Sophia, dude. Like it's weird. Like he's
So
trying
does
to
Ruby
prove,
King.
I don't know. Maybe he was doing stuff to her while she was in the hospital. I don't know. That's what it seems like to me, that there was something going on. You know, he would hypnotize her, tell her, you know, convince her that she was a chicken pecking for corn.
Yeah.
Oh, what did they do to her haircut too, man? She looks
I don't fucking know, bro. Like,
awful, man.
took a pair of fucking shears to it, or
Holy
some
shit.
edge trimmers to that shit. Good lord. She
Did I
looks
miss
like
the scene?
an emo kid from the 2009s.
Ugh, man, she's pretty close to what's her name? Oh
I
shit.
told you. Ruby King says, I got a real hard on for Sophia.
What's the chick's name, Jim, that was Jack Nicholson's wife in The Shining?
Miss
Kelly
Nicholson?
Duvall? Kelly Duvall?
Is it not Shelley Duvall, right?
Shelley Duvall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, is that right?
Olive oil.
Yeah, olive oil. She's pretty close to olive oil.
Oh my god, yeah. She is
She's
an
pretty
olive
close to
oil
olive
looking
oil,
bitch.
It
dude.
wasn't Talia
Yeah.
from Rocky and Godfather.
Yeah.
Right, Talia. What's her name?
Yeah.
Talia, I don't know.
She looks like girl from Beetlejuice. She does. It's awful. It's an awful haircut.
she looks ridiculous. Fix that mess, girl.
I didn't see. I couldn't buy. See, here's what they're doing. They're making Penguin seem like he's competent.
Incompetent?
No, but they give you a moment where you think, oh, he's competent. He got these families together, right? And next thing you know, he's getting his fucking tunnels blown up. That was such a secret hiding place. Like, I don't care what, dude.
Nothing he's tried to do in this show has worked out.
Nothing.
The master planner that comes up with all the plans, nothing works out.
He keeps yelling at what's his name? I beat you. I beat you. No, dude. You fucking got lucky that Sophia told him not to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously.
You're lucky that she's a self-centered cunt and wanted to do it herself.
Or actually still fucking likes the dude and wants to figure it out.
Yeah, I
because
keep forgetting that. Yeah, you're right.
he drove her for a long time, dude. There's something weird
There
there.
was some backseat shenanigans or something.
Yeah, there's something going on. It's taken 2 weeks after the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, RBM Entertainment. If you saw the Batman, so it's the same universe as that.
Yeah, it's the same universe. So,
but again,
modern day.
Again, I was hopeful of one thing in this episode, Jim. When I did see the kid, that they were going to tell me why he's fucking called the Penguin.
Nope.
Not a word about it. Not a word about it. And he got away with killing his brother, so they can't even use that on him because nobody even knew he had fucking brothers. Nobody. He kidnapped from everybody because they died so young.
Yeah. Well, because he killed them so young. And dudes didn't just die.
Well,
He
they're still
murdered
dead.
them.
They died.
Yeah.
When you're murdered, you still die. It's not like your life ends. You die.
You're right.
Like a Tim Burton reject. I don't know, Kevin. Look.
No, because Tim Burton's Penguin was badass, Kevin. Superior Penguin at this point.
Well, here's the problem too. Fucking Colin Farrell's playing the shit out of the role. They're just making him do dumb shit.
Yeah.
It's like, I know the actors have no real say, but Jesus Christ, you think Colin Farrell might say,
why am I doing this?
why am I fucking giving this dumb speech every why am I yelling at this guy who died of a heart attack that I beat you? You didn't beat anybody.
Yeah, at first I
How
thought
about
he
this
wanted the
master
people out, at first I
tactician?
thought maybe he wanted the people outside to think that he killed them, that he defeated them.
Yeah.
But
No,
like he was like rah rah and then shoot him and stuff, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, he shot
How
him,
about
what,
this master
6 times?
tactician whose plans never work out and I just fumble forward somehow? He
With
just
a-
keeps falling forward.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like is next week Sophia gonna say, I told you I'm gonna do I'm gonna move differently than my dad, and I'm not gonna be in this type of world anymore. So Penguin, you can have it all. Is
Yeah,
that what's
some-
gonna happen? Is she gonna give it up so the
Or-
penguin are unfeathered in this fucking world? Is that what's gonna happen? Are they gonna make it that
yeah.
gay, Jim? So you're gonna get
Well,
the
no,
pass
what's
from-
going to happen is this is what's going to happen. One of the relatives or something of one of the women that the hangman killed is going to kill her.
I was about to say that. Fuck you, Jim. What's gonna happen is she's gonna be like, I'm gonna kill you at this time. Penguin's just gonna leave him tied up or some shit, and she's gonna leave and get assassinated by
And then the
some,
Batman's going to save him.
some
and
shit
just put
like
him in
that.
Arkham for a little while, right?
Yeah.
Let him get a little rehab.
No, the Batman's going to think he's a victim because he was an orphan and
Yeah, he was.
his mom.
Yeah.
His mom's name is Martha. And
Is
Superman's going to come and save them both because they're going to go Martha.
Now you're just
save
getting
Martha."
now you're just getting a little ridiculous, Jim. Just a little
No.
ridiculous. It's gonna be Wonder Woman, first of all.
Hey, Nuclear Poultry Productions. How you doing, buddy?
yeah.
There should be an
true.
R-rated Batman.
Hey, Nuclear, you've been watching this this great HBO production?
It's great. Hang on me.
Like,
So what y'all
like,
scored tonight's episode though?
Give
I
it a
give it a
4.
6.5.
I gave it a 5.
It's not a 4. It's not worse than it. There's no. What you give the what was it? Episode 3, the solid Sophia episode.
2.
You gave it a 2. Okay, then, yeah. I guess you could give it a 4. Makes sense.
I gave
Your
it.
scoring adds up.
Yeah,
You gave it a 5. I gave it a 6.5.
yeah. It was way worse than last week.
Yeah, last week's was great.
Last week.
Hmm?
I said last week's was great, and then Jim mumbled something.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
mumbled. That's what I said home to. I heard you. You don't mumble. What?
I said, yeah, last week was great.
No, it was better. It was.
I liked last week's episode, you dick.
It was good. I thought maybe it was getting better, but I knew it. I said they're gonna fuck us.
They did.
Fuck us.
I don't know. Honestly, this is like House of the Dragon-esque.
Yeah, it's taking you nowhere. Like it's just you're nowhere. Fuck it.
This episode finished how it started.
Yep. Penguin looking for mommy.
Yep.
With no resolution. No
Mommy,
resolution
mommy.
either. Because
No.
Penguin killed the dude, so she doesn't have an ally anymore. Penguin has all the allies, so he's still really in charge. Like he's still got everybody working for him. She didn't do anything.
It never makes sense. She killed her whole family, all the leadership structure of her crime family,
Just to fuck it all up.
just to fuck it up all now. And then now the guy that she partnered with, who had the other crime family, is dead, and his people. What is she doing?
She's fucking it all. She
Her-
doesn't
she
know how to
took
run the
name Gigan-
family.
She took the name Giganti because that's the size of the tunnel that was
So-
left in her from being in that.
2
From that
episodes
doctor.
behind you guys. Oh, well, you shouldn't be watching this, man, because we might change your.
I don't know. We look. I don't know.
Ride
Hey,
in that
nuclear
train.
poultry. We sort of half
high
a.
on cocaine.
We sort of half a these last 2 reviews because we haven't been super happy with the episodes.
Well, we watch them. We do watch them though.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
giving our
yeah.
honest opinion. It's not like we're just saying shit for the sake of saying it.
Oh yeah, no, I'll watch the episode. I'm not
They're
going to
just
review it without
they're
watching
just
it.
being very convenient for the
It's so
story.
woke, I can't stand it. Fucking MCU, fucking DCU.
Oh, I'm not going woke. I'm not going to
it's
say
woke
that.
as fuck,
It's not
man.
woke.
DCU,
all right,
fucking
so the
Marvel
biggest
is dead.
problems-
Star Wars is dead.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And so
It's-
is now Az and Nerdrotic, thanks to Dave,
Yeah.
our hero. Not all
Yes.
heroes wear capes.
And then they like copied you, trying to burn people and shit.
I was called a voodoo doctor in some of the comments. So thanks for the voodoo episode, Dave. That was awesome. A man called Plush for $2 says, Sophia Gigante, and she ain't even tall and thick.
Hell.
Yeah. Like, hey, a man called Plush, thanks. That's the other thing. She thinks she's so much better. Like her mom, I will give Penguin's mom credit when she goes, you gave up your family name.
Hmm.
Like that was pretty fucking good. Like I will give
Yeah.
you that part credit. But
What's up, Elemental?
hey, what's up, buddy? Penguin hates you. I almost did it. I almost did it for the fucking thumbnail.
Penguin hates you.
Oh my god! But I don't want to be that guy. But it's like, or I should have said HBO Max or Max hates you. That's what I
Yeah.
should have said. But
The biggest problem
whoa,
I've noticed with
whoa,
the show,
it's too formulative. It's like very convenient why things happen to make stuff continue when it doesn't need to. Like Jim said, this could have been a 30-minute episode. It did not need to be as long as it was.
Jim said, and I quote, "This could have been a 10-minute episode."
He's over exaggerating because
No, it could have been less. It could have been 5. It could have been a short commercial.
You think so?
Could have been one of those, like a Super Bowl commercial. That's short.
Okay.
could
The
have been-
biggest problem, though, that I keep seeing with the show is the pacing, and the story writing has too much plot armor type bullshit
Ugh.
in it, right? Like they
Yeah.
just keep plot armor after plot
and I
armor.
never know how long the time frame is, dude. Like I know
Yeah.
that sounds weird, but it's like
Is this happening in a couple days, a
How-
week, a
yeah,
month?
how long did it take him to make the fucking tunnels livable? How long did it take him to grow all the mushrooms? I mean, I don't think you can grow mushrooms in a week, Jim. Can you? Maybe
No.
you can. I have no idea.
No,
Especially in,
mushrooms go pretty quick. No, mushrooms grow pretty quick.
They have, I think, 30 days.
at least, right? Yeah.
It
That's a
depends on the
hybrid.
mushroom, but
Yeah, but yeah, and these are hybrids, so they got to take special care with temperature
Yeah.
and all that stuff. That he
It's gotta be
magically knew how
warm
to
and
grow.
wet.
He knew how to grow them. That was the biggest plot armor bullshit stimulator. There's no way he should
Mm-hmm.
know how to do that when she had to get a special doctor to run it in her place.
yeah, that should have been explained somewhere.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. No, they just let that shit fall on the floor real quick.
Unless the doctor's there and we haven't seen him.
Well, they went through that whole fucking episode where she's explaining like how special they are, how sensitive they are, yada yada, so on and so forth.
Yeah, but we already been
And-
through that. And then she immediately touched them after she said all that shit. So
That's true.
But I'm saying you would need some sort of like hydroponic specialist with some sort of like if you're growing magical mushrooms right now, right?
Yeah.
You have to be very fucking particular the way you handle them or they're all ruined.
Oh, that's what they said this show. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Don't touch them.
Yeah.
Don't touch them. Then they expose them all to air.
Yeah.
Okay. Like,
Okay.
yep. Because again, Penguin was an idiot, right? Penguin the idiot. Penguin can't do anything right. So
I mean, he keeps falling upwards somehow, except for the end of this episode.
until he falls down again.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, does Sophia even know? Does she even know that Penguin has united all these families yet? Because it hasn't been a very. I mean, this was definitely the same day as him uniting the families. This was just the same night because he came home and said, "Oh shit, the lights are on," right? There was no gap, so
Yeah.
she has no clue what happened. She has no idea what could be coming her way now, and that's probably his ace in the hole. But if he's dead, it don't fucking matter.
but Joe
Yeah, that's
Rogan
true.
endorsed Trump.
What a shock!
Yeah. He had Elon Musk on the podcast today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Kamala wants to know if she can still do the podcast.
a little late.
Wait, what?
No, I'm kidding.
I
was-
wasn't
I'll-
looking at you. I was pulling a Jim and looking at a different screen when you said that. So
All right, so we got a 4.5, Jim. A 4. I got a 5, and you got a 6.5.
6.5. Yeah, there were some parts I liked, man. I didn't hate this episode. Like I said, I loved and hated this episode. I didn't mind the baby penguin stuff. I thought it went on a little too fucking long. I agree there.
The kid was
like-
a fucking atrocious little
I,
shit.
yeah, I tried to ignore the kid and just like I like the
You wanna follow
storyline
the
though.
story.
Yeah, I like the storyline where you find out he's been a fucking psychopath for years now. Like he's always been a
You really like that? You wanted to know that when Penguin was 10 years old, he killed 2 white brothers?
I didn't say that I liked that he did that.
Hold on.
I enjoyed finding that out about him, if that makes
Hold on.
sense, right? Like, okay, he's always been crazy.
He
Right,
killed the
like-
white kids. He
Here,
killed
hold on.
them.
Now
You
you got
guys
me.
got-
Now you got
hold
me
on.
painted in a corner.
guys ready for this?
Oh no.
This has got to be the best community note of all time. Bill Clinton stuck cigars in her air, jizzed on her, and made her sleep in gimp box at White House. She's like, yeah, keep voting for the team because I'm just a stupid idiot. Readers added context. Bill Clinton inserted the cigar in Monica Lewinsky's vagina, not her ass. Okay, if you say so. I'll say, yeah, high quality sources. And There you
Directly
go.
addresses,
Yeah.
neutral and unbiased.
It's funny, like I get these, if there's like stuff that's not suitable, I can't see it.
That's your settings on Twitter.
I've tried and tried to
You've
figure
got
out
to
how
go.
change that.
I had to do it recently for something, but it took me forever to figure it out. I couldn't walk you through it though, but I
What's
know I
that?
had to fix it. How to change your settings to where like if it's
It keeps
unsuitable, if
hiding
it's like
mature material.
oh,
I have no
which is
idea. how to-
probably good because
yeah.
sometimes I run up on a butthole every once in a while, and I'm like, why is this on my timeline? This makes no sense. Please
hold on.
take this
I want
away.
to find this guy. Here we go. I'll show this one was good. Hold on.
I have no idea how to fix it though.
Right here, see? This is the thing. Can
I
we
sent
still
Jim
do
a
the
couple good
podcast?
ones.
So,
She should have done it, man. She should have prepared. She should have took a couple days and prepared what she wanted to talk about, and then just let Joe pick her brain. What little bit there is. What up, Julio?
Julio, Julio. You guys ready?
Hmm.
Yeah, dude. I got my helmet on.
Good morning, folks. Today we're going over the storm development in the Caribbean, pre-earthquake signals, a limited but still useful ozone paper, a look at magnetic fields in Earth's core, and of course, we've got space weather, and we're starting with the last 24 hours on our star where several small M-class flares have erupted. One may have produced a relevant CME. We have quite a few sunspot groups and plasma filaments to be monitoring, and eruptive activity appears to be slightly on the rise with the potential for more. First, in the details, solar wind plasma pressure is fairly stable, but a flip of the magnetic field embedded in the solar wind, shown in the blue phi angle, allow better coupling with the Earth system, and this morning the KP index is near 4. We've got unstable conditions, but still short of storm conditions. Quick look at the X-ray flux. We're seeing those M-class solar flares. The one that kicked off the day, UTC, was of a bit longer duration, and you can see it erupting near the limb here. While the positioning of the eruption means most of the CME will miss Earth, the SOHO coronagraphs do show plasma leaving the right side of the central disk as well. Data missing, but we can still tell it's a wide burst. Could have a glancing blow coming middle of the week off this one. And of course, we're monitoring for more since there are a good number of active regions. The most flare-likely ones are the ones we said we'd be watching closely, the incoming equatorial groups. They're not huge, but they're big enough, and they're gnarly looking in terms of orientation. Folks, a few times in the last couple days, we warned of tropical development in the Caribbean, which would then come up past Cuba and become a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. It is developing slowly right now, but it's got nothing but fuel. No upper-level shear, and model forecasts are now predicting a major impact to the Gulf Coast towards the end of the week and into the weekend. We'll be keeping a close eye on this the next few days.
Uh-oh.
First up in the articles, more piling on to the mountain of evidence of pre-earthquake signals in both the atmosphere and the ground. From foreshock patterns to atmospheric and ionospheric precursors, this field of study is reaching maturity. electromagnetic evidence of the shaking to come. Up next, we have a somewhat limited paper. They were looking at ozone fluctuations tied to various external stimuli, but the only solar forcing they included was irradiance. We know the impact of solar particles in geomagnetic storms is very significant from literally dozens of previous papers, but even this one manages to find a correlation using only irradiance. Lastly, on the article front, we've got a new discovery that wasn't supposed to be possible. The Earth's magnetic field strongly works the motion of fluids in Earth's outer core. The new discovery is set to upend current thinking about internal dynamics of planets, including ours. Now I want to see them do the experiment simulating the magnetic pole shift. Members of our e-magazine, Observer Review. Today around noon, my time, we're sending out the third of 4 presentations we did at the mini conference 2 days ago. It's just a little preview of what it looks like. This will be the Catastrophism 101 session from Saturday. Link to sign up is below. Next conference is November 30th. We'd love to see you out there, and there's plenty of other events and Observer meetups as well. Come see us, observerranch.com. We greatly appreciate your support. We'll do this all again tomorrow. Right here, but right now it's 5:15 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.
Well, Gold
Okay.
Coast is going to get wiped off the face of the earth. That's good, I guess.
No, it'll be fine. Let me look for something here. I
What-
saw something else.
So what's going on with Chris Bacon exactly, right? Like
Chris Bacon. Hold on, let me get on camera. Chris Bacon donated like over $5,000, $4 grand. But then I think it was like 5,200 with all the fees and everything.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it was like over $4,000 for St. Jude's, and then like all these people that are Ripa-verse fans started attacking him, talking shit, and
Yeah.
tagging stuff. And Sturgis made a video like.
I
And
saw
Eric's
that.
not
Yeah.
saying nothing about it. Like, what the fuck are
Hey.
you doing, dude?
Yeah.
You need to say something. That's your mod. You need to tell him to knock it the fuck off.
Yeah.
No, like if I was St. Jude, I'd be like, I don't want to
Chris
do
is
anything
pulling
to do with these
out.
fucking people.
Chris is
Well, no,
pulling
Chris
out.
is
of,
saying he's gonna St. Jude could keep the money, but he's like, fuck
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. That's what I was about to say. But he's pulling out of like wanting to be in the comic.
Yeah.
He's saying St. Jude can keep the money, but you know, I don't want to
You
be
know,
a
you guys are
part of the.
scumbags.
Yeah. Okay.
So they win.
I don't.
Yeah,
think
sort of.
they're
Well, I see it as, you know, if people control Eric because of it, it's a win-win for the kids. You know,
Are
we
people
get some
trolling
fun
Eric?
out of it.
Or are they trolling the people that are trolling Chris?
Well, it just happened today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know Chris didn't say he wasn't going to be in the book anymore.
He had mentioned something in the ARA chat, but I didn't. You know, I wasn't. I was halfway paying attention. You know, traveling all day, hanging out with my aunt, doing all kinds of other stuff. I was like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
So
This is the scene right now in Washington D.C. Just in case anyone was wondering, this is what's going on.
I hope it's all black people. Nope, boards. Okay.
They're boarding up all the windows.
They're preparing for the people. Jesus Christ.
This is
You
Wash-
imagine, man, the
Washington,
fact that
DC.
Yep.
the fact we have to do this because of an election.
99.9% blue. There's no Trump votes in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That's how doubtful they are she's going to win.
I think she's smoked. From everything I'm seeing, it don't look.
Yeah,
there's
hold on,
she doesn't have a
So-
shot in hell.
So y'all
heard
think
so.
that they're doing this,
heard
but yeah,
on-
because of the riots
I heard,
and the
on the
right
King,
doesn't.
I heard on the King she pulled all her fucking ads out of North Carolina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess some people are saying he might have a chance to win Jersey.
Jersey
Julia.
is. I don't know about winning Jersey, but Jersey, supposedly his numbers in like Jersey and Illinois and New York and California and all the blue states, he's shrunk the margin to a point where he's going to win the popular vote.
Where they can't fucking cheat enough.
Right. There's not enough cheat, but I mean, they can still cheat in Michigan. You know, like they're going to, I don't think it doesn't matter what he does in Michigan. They're going to steal it in Michigan. You know,
You
that's
think
just they
so?
set it
I'll
up.
be
They
right
can't
back,
even-
fellas.
They can't. Nobody can investigate any fraud in Michigan except for the attorney general. So
Is that
there's,
right?
yeah. Did you guys see this one? Matt Barr dancing?
Don't care.
Wow. It was interesting. He does some weird stuff where he's rubbing on his nipples. I don't get it, but anyway.
Air
There's
nipples.
this. There's this that I thought would be. You know who this guy is?
Steve Bannon.
Yes.
In North Carolina, they've had a free fall of the black vote. You see this all across the board. Mark Halpern now joins us. Mark, you spent so much time in the Commonwealth.
Oh yeah, that's another thing too. In all these states that monitor stuff like this, like Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
Mm-hmm.
the black vote is way down. Way down.
For Democrats. Yeah.
No, just in total, way
They're
down.
not showing up at all.
Yeah.
That's not
So
good.
maybe so it's not good at all. But I mean, well, if they're like fuck, if they're like, well, I ain't getting, if they're like, I'm not going to vote for Trump, but I'm not voting for her. The Democrats, fuck you people.
That's a bad
you
sign
know.
for the Dems for sure.
Yeah, it's a bad time for the Dems. I mean, I would imagine maybe the only ones voting are the ones voting for Trump. That would be
Well,
hysterical.
at this point, this is why you're glad fucking RFK got out.
Yeah.
If that's the case, they'll be like, well, I'll vote for that other guy. He don't seem so bad. And then Trump gets fucking beat because
In Nevada, the early vote, the Republicans are leading.
in the
You know what I
early
mean?
vote,
In the early vote, they're leading. They're up by like 30,000 votes or something. And the Democrats needed to have like a 60,000 vote advantage in order to win in Nevada going into election day. And they're
Yeah,
losing by
because
30,000.
if Republicans show up on election day, right?
And then in Pennsylvania, in 2020, they had a 1.1 million vote lead, Democrats did, going into election day. And they only won by 20,000 or something in Pennsylvania, 25,000 votes. But then they said, well, if we can get to 500,000 lead, we should be all right because this won't be like 2020, so there won't be as many people voting, they thought. They're under 400,000 lead in Pennsylvania. So, how
It's hard to write.
it's usually like, but see,
It's hard
that's
to
the
make
thing.
up a 725,000 votes, Jim, at that point. Yeah.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's like the Republicans vote on election day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the Dems cannot write in 25,000 ballots without people really paying attention.
But they're going to have to write in 700,000 or something.
That's what I said.
Retarded.
Like they can't do 725.
The
Like,
only place they're going to get away with it is Michigan because Michigan has an extra like million people on the rolls that don't exist, so they could just go here.
at some point, I mean,
At some point, you'd think the people would have enough and just start. I don't know. I mean, somebody would do something in Michigan, maybe like go after the governor, but no one should ever do that because that's wrong.
like
and it's
vote her
wrong.
out. Vote her
That
out
was a joke about last time with the whole
Right.
fake kidnapping thing.
with the 10 FBI agents on the
Yeah,
11.
the 10 FBI agents and the one guy that was like 72 fucking IQ that they convinced. Oh, did you see on the news today? They busted some guy for trying to blow up a fucking in Tennessee, a white supremacist, white nationalist for trying to blow up a power station with a drone with explosives that the FBI gave him, by the way, because like they said, a confidential human source talked to him back in June, and the guy said he wanted to shoot up a YMCA, and and then a different human source convinced him to blow up this power grid and gave him the equipment to do it, and then the FBI busted him. So it's the fucking same shit, dude. Right in the even election, white supremacists, white nationalists. It's just I can't stand the fucking government. Fuck all these people, the feds, all of them, FBI. Goodbye. Get rid of them.
Isn't Tennessee red?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But so you convince those people. Well, because for some reason, Tennessee elected a Democrat governor in 2022. For some reason.
Oh, they did?
I think so. No, I'm sorry. That's Kentucky. I'm sorry.
Kentucky.
Same
yeah.
difference. They're fucking same thing. Fuck
Yeah. Well, Kentucky has good bourbon, though.
I was thinking of Andy Bashir. For some reason, I was thinking it was Tennessee. But
Mm-mm. He stepped on a 9-inch nail.
Yeah, I was just reading that when I sat back down.
I thought Johnny Cash was dead. He spent 4 months in jail, dude, because he wouldn't fucking testify. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he looks good for being molested in prison.
with the
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, but we played as a cold open yesterday. Your brilliant insights into Wisconsin. As we wrap up here on a Sunday night, where do we stand in both of those states on the blue wall, sir?
Well, I think you got to start with the question of whether you think she can win any of the three bigger Sunbelt states. If you don't, it's pretty simple. She's got to go 3 for 3. And there's reasons to think that she predicts slightly. There's overlap reasons, weakness with black vote and turnout in the big cities in the 3 blue wall states. They all have their idiosyncratic
Boy, his
elements.
audience
The
is fine.
focus, Steve, as you know, has been on Pennsylvania. You know, I did a 2-hour show called It's All About Pennsylvania, but my sources in both parties in Wisconsin say that's become her biggest problem. It's an older state, a more rural state, and it's a challenge to campaign there because the media markets at this point can go to airport adjacent events, but that's it. And Trump's strength in the rural areas is kind of impregnable there. So I'm not saying she'll lose all 3. I'm not saying she'll win all 3, but I am saying that I'm being pointed more towards Wisconsin lately as the weak link as opposed to Pennsylvania, which is still a challenge for her. But Wisconsin may be the one that falls first.
Yeah, Wisconsin used to be a red
Today, a lot
state,
of the
dude.
analysts are
Like-
pointing to North Carolina, where I see the numbers for the Democrats. I think they're pretty awful, particularly with the black vote. Why are people now talking about that North Carolina? Since you started talking about Wisconsin, they're saying, hey, North Carolina may be the key state for her and maybe her salvation. Your thoughts, sir?
I think there's a number of reasons. First of all, the press wants and the Democrats want to keep the story alive that she can win one of the 3 big Sunbelt states. And I think it's generally considered, unless there's just an overwhelming 54, 55% of the vote female, people think Arizona and Georgia are out of reach. Governor Kemp is expressing a lot of confidence in that. Georgia Democrats are horrified at the early vote there. So by process of elimination, you go to North Carolina. Number 2, President Trump has gone there a lot in the last couple of days, and Democrats point to that as evidence that the Republicans are worried. Number 3, the vice president herself has long thought North Carolina was her best shot in the Sun Belt. So I think you add all that up, and again, it doesn't mean she's going to win it. I have one of my best sources in all politics who knows the state well says there's no way she's going to win it, and that carries a lot of
I
weight
was
with me
gonna
because it's not
say,
a
why
hyperbolic
would she win
person.
North Carolina? There's no fucking way.
No.
Jesus.
I mean, right now, I mean, Virginia's always like pie in the sky for Republicans.
Didn't used
Virginia
to be.
looks like it didn't used to be, but it looks like it might go. New Hampshire might go. Fuck, Minnesota might go. You know, people don't realize in 2016, Trump only lost, Hillary Clinton won Minnesota by like 3,000 votes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, the Somalis already disavowed her, so he's got a real shot.
If it
Yeah, the
goes for
Somalis
Trump,
endorse
if it
Trump,
swings,
yeah.
if everything, all the fundamentals point to a Trump victory because of the way that everything is, you know what I mean? It's just
And
not.
it points to a victory tomorrow night. No bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
no
he's gonna
bullshit.
win.
And it
Well,
points
that's
to
not
like
what
states
Ben
going.
Shapiro says. Y'all not heard
Whatever.
what Ben Shapiro
I
said?
don't give a fuck
That
what his head,
fucking
man.
banker.
Hold on.
I don't know
bro,
what's
get
smaller,
it.
his brain or his head.
I get it, but it's pretty logical what he said about the census and stuff. I can send you the video. It's like 2 minutes.
What about the census?
I'll
Just
send
tell
it
me,
to you.
give me
I'll
the
send it to you.
TLDR because
Because
Fucking
the
Gallup,
census,
man.
they fucked up in 2020. New York should have 1 or 2 less reps or electoral votes, and
Florida should
Delaware-
have 2 or 3 more.
Florida and Texas should have 2 or 3 more. So if he wins, I think it's either Delaware or Pennsylvania. If he wins because of all this, he could lose by 270 to 268.
He,
And
Dude,
because they
what the fuck are
admitted
you
that they
talking
fucked it
about?
up, he could lose by 2 electoral votes.
you think
Because
this?
the
Well, he would
census-
have to lose by 2 electoral votes. He would have to lose Pennsylvania,
Because
Michigan,
of
Wisconsin,
New York and Pennsylvania.
Arizona, Nevada.
That's just what Ben Shapiro said, man. You'd have to get him to explain it more. I thought it was pretty
Pull up the
interesting.
video. Pull up the video.
I'll
Fuck
send
Ben
it to
Shapiro.
Jim. I agree, bro. Like normally,
Let's
put it in
finish here with
private
this
chat.
for a
idiot.
Trump person. So I wouldn't be surprised if she won them all because, again, if the turnout there is 54, 55% female, she'll win them all. But as I said, process of elimination, if you want to keep alive the notion she
They're assuming that all women are going to vote on abortion. That's their old assumption. Is that, it's women are going to vote abortion. All women vote abortion. All women are pro-choice.
look, I know I live
No,
in a
they're
red
not.
state, but none of the women I know in my life, I've asked every one of them,
No
and
way.
none of them have said, I'm voting because of abortion. None of it, not one of them.
And none of them said, I like her. She's got such a great personality. I think she'd do a great job for the country either.
Every-
Women aren't stupid.
The only one I know that is voting for her is a sister-in-law in Mississippi, and she's a raging lefty. But even she didn't say she was doing it because of abortion. She said it because she
I
hates
hate
Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should just stay the fuck home then.
Well,
That's-
she's
you're
in
vo-
Mississippi, so
But you're voting for the wrong reason.
I told her.
I
But
got
you
it.
know,
Give me a second. Let me finish this, and then we'll pull that up.
Going to win the Sun Belt state. I think that's not counting Nevada. I think it's by process of elimination. That's where you point.
You've been in Pennsylvania for the last couple of days. I think you were down at the Ohio State Penn State game. What's your sense of where things stand in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania?
Have to call it the Ohio State, just to be clear. I know you know that. It's definitely like with all these the three states, you can point to things that are good for Trump and things that are good for her. I'd say tomorrow, if the early vote numbers are in and she's below a lead of 500,000, I'm going to find it hard to believe she can win the state, because it means that there's enthusiasm for Trump, and the Trump get out the vote operation is underrated and maybe purposely so by the Mar-a-Lago team that didn't want people to know.
They changed that already. 400,000.
is that what they changed? Okay.
Yeah, they lowered another 100,000, saying which is hopium. There's no way 500. Even at 500,000, you're still 600,000 less than Biden's victory in 2020.
Yeah. Greatest.
Dude,
More
you know-
people voted for him than any other president in history.
Yeah.
And they only won by 20,000 votes or whatever in Pennsylvania. So you
They
were
put
up.
me-
You had 1.1. You had a 1.1 million lead going into election day in 2020, and you won by 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're, saying 500,000. 500,000, we could do it. It's hopium.
I'm respecting your wishes, Julio, but if you want to come on, bro, of course.
Now he
Yeah.
wants to call. He wants to do a call-in show
Sure.
where you have the shitty phone like this guy
Oh.
has.
Oh, he don't want to come on. He's just giving me shit. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I can give you my number. You can call me, Julio, and I can put the speaker up to the phone.
Yeah, it's it's
Hi, this
Julio
is Jul-
from
Let's see.
Just how big an operation, how sophisticated an operation they built. Is it possible that the Harris operation can turn out enough votes on election day to not be swamped by Trump? It's possible, but I don't know why they'd be failing in the early vote and somehow succeed on election day. So that's and I know Governor Shapiro privately is very pessimistic about the state. On the other hand, her forces are more confident than they were just a few days ago about how things are going, and those Philly suburbs are going to deliver a lot of votes to her. So I continue to sort of spidey sense say that Trump is still a little bit ahead there, but we'll see if she can get the early vote margin above 500. I think they'll feel a lot better than they do right now.
I thought it was 1 million though, Jim.
North-
Like, why is this guy saying 500?
He's saying 500, but the people, the Harris people changed it.
No, I know, but why?
400,000 today.
why-
We can
why-
get above 400,000. We'll be
No,
all right.
why is he saying that 500,000 gives her a shot when we know she had 1.1?
Not her, but Biden had 1.1
Yeah,
because
the party.
they think that the turnout's going to be low, that Republicans aren't going to be able to
that's
turn out.
the Democratic ploy now.
Bullshit.
Trying
Yeah.
to keep the Republicans from
Yeah.
turning out, so they'll do
Dude,
something.
I've got literally when I told my dad, I was like, man, I forgot to get my absentee ballot. I got to go to Birmingham. He was like, you need gas money? He's like, you're going to vote.
That's why
Right?
my wife called me during the show. She goes, "Is this a proper place we go to vote?" And I said,
Yep.
"Yeah." We're talking, and I go, "I kind of got to go. I'm on the stream." She goes, "Oh shit! I thought you started at 8." I go, "Well, it's 8:10." She goes, "I'm sorry," but she
All
wanted
right, so
to make
listen
sure
to what
my
he
kids are going
says.
to the right place.
So your wife went and voted early?
No,
No,
for
no.
tomorrow. For
Oh,
tomorrow.
okay. Because
Yeah.
the women are more likely to vote early than men.
Make a plan. Go vote,
This-
Jim.
Women are more like, so they've been making this whole big thing about how, women, the early vote has been 55% women and 45% men. And then it's like, yeah, that's how it is every fucking election.
Yeah.
It's always like that. This is no different. And guess what? It's like equal Republican women and fucking Democrat women voting. So what do you think all these Republican women are going to cross? No.
So, Jim, if there was no early voting, like there wasn't 10 fucking years ago, probably 15 years ago,
Well, it started in 1990. I looked it up last time we discussed it. I
not
mean,
in every
2000.
state.
2000. No, it went pretty much broad in 2000. I said it wrong. It wasn't 1990. It was 2000.
What is this? What is he wearing?
I was thinking that when I was watching the video.
Is that like a
But listen to
velvet
him.
jacket?
Well, he can't wear different. He can't wear two different fabrics, so he has to wear all cotton.
What is it? Is this products he makes?
Yeah, he's on the Full Send podcast. That's like
Oh,
their products that they do.
okay.
But listen to him explain this. I was like, Jesus, okay. He thinks the Supreme Court's going to end up having to decide the election.
Shut the fuck up, Ben.
Since we live in a timeline in which God clearly hates us, we may as well assume this will be the reality. So here's
Hates
the worst
you.
case scenario. In 2020, there was a census. That census was done wrong. Okay, that census radically overcounted states like New York, Delaware, I believe Michigan, and it radically undercounted states like Florida and Texas. Like, this has been openly acknowledged by the Census
What do you
Bureau.
mean by that?
So whenever they do the census, they can't survey everybody, right? They take a sample.
Okay.
And so like
In the
they
actual
try to get
ballot?
everybody and they get about 67% of people, but the estimate is very often wrong.
Okay.
Okay. So in 2020, they acknowledged, like afterward, they're widespread. I mean, the government acknowledged that they'd gotten the census wrong. The problem is, how do you apportion congressional seats and electoral votes? You do it based on the census, right? So theoretically, Florida should have 2 more electoral votes. New York should have 1 fewer and Delaware should have 1 fewer. So here's your worst case scenario. Your worst case scenario is Donald Trump wins North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, Nevada. Okay, if he wins those and he loses Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, the final electoral college tally is Kamala Harris 270, Donald Trump 268. Now,
God.
Damn
you,
his face.
now you have the
Okay.
state of Florida say, guys, you f***ed up the census. Okay, the census is that we should have 2 more electoral college votes. And you failed to, and you acknowledge this, you know this. So you need to rejigger. We've now been damaged. We now have standing. This election really should be Donald Trump 270, Kamala Harris 268, based on the population shifts in the country. That goes to the Supreme Court. Now you have a Supreme Court in which 6 of the justices were appointed by Republicans, including 3 by Donald Trump, deciding whether the electoral college count
Here's where he's
should
wrong.
be reversed based on the census failure. Okay, you want
So
like
that's a very
you want like
that's
a
a
recipe
possible thing that could happen.
for sure. Right now, I mean, by the way, the polling right now shows Trump ahead in North Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada.
And those other 3
Those
are
other
like
3 are like
toss-ups.
dead even.
Yeah.
So like, so not only is that, and because God hates us, I think that's
Hates
it's
you
not a
For
crazy
2,000
possibility.
years, but we're not going there.
Are
Here's where he's wrong. Here's where he's wrong, though.
Oh, wow, look at that.
The Supreme Court won't touch it.
No, Supreme Court ain't going to touch it. Not for that. No. It's just
That's
it
where
is
the
what it
problem
is.
will be.
Well, another thing you weren't allowed to question. John Podesta's friend who debunked Pizzagate arrested for something
Great.
with toddlers.
yeah.
Wow,
Fucking
that's
Pizzagate.
interesting.
That shit went over like a fart in the
He
fucking
showed up
We
that
have
wind.
a timeline in
Saturday
which God
night, I
clearly
thought.
hates us.
Do what?
I thought we saw that Saturday night.
Maybe we did. I don't know. I
Yeah.
We
was fucking
saw. I
bringing
think
up
we saw it
luck.
like a week ago or something, and we discussed it a little bit. But
Ben Shapiro is just making drama, Jim.
I don't disagree. But I mean, I was doing the math earlier, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I mean,
that
it's
really could
possible.
happen.
It's also possible that Trump could win like Nevada or whatever, Nebraska 3, I think it is, and then it would be 269.
Right.
69.
then
Woo!
he pulls out-
420, brother.
Then he pulls out New Jersey for some crazy reason, or Minnesota, right, Jim? One of those 2 states.
Yeah, the most likely, or he wins New Hampshire,
Yeah.
Right.
and then that's forget about it.
He's just got to win a state that
No,
he's
he's
got to
gonna
flip a
win.
state.
He's gonna flip states that they didn't see coming because
Yep.
That's
it's
what.
gonna
Yeah,
be
I
that
think
much.
so too.
I mean, they're saying that he's tied or slightly up in the national poll. All right, these are the same people that were saying Biden was winning by 12.
Yeah.
In 2020, and Biden won by 2.
I fucking hate our elections.
You know
God,
what I
it's so
mean?
stressful.
They always oversample Democrats. All these polls always.
I've never.
oversample
Have y'all ever
Democrats.
been called? I've literally.
I actually
never-
did get called this year, and they said, "Are you going to vote?" And I said, "Yes." They said, "How?" Sure. I go, "Definitely." I go, "Okay, we don't need to talk to you then." I said, "Wait, what?" Yeah,
I
we're
have
only looking for people that
never-
aren't sure if they're going to vote.
I have never once in
What?
my 38
Yeah.
years of life been called, and I've had a cell phone since I've been able to vote. So
A
For
call
20
about
years.
what? A call about what?
polling, yeah, like, are you voting? Who are you voting for?
Oh,
I've never been called ever. Have you?
No. But I've
Yeah.
never lived in places very long.
Okay.
So 3 years here, 4 years there, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I did notice this year on my phone, I did get a call that said election
Fuck
call.
you, Dan Blackroyd. Sorry, Dave. Did you see Dan Blackroyd's comment?
About Alabama math. Yeah, I saw it. He's right.
Fucking asshole.
Yes. Tomorrow night's going to be a pretty. I think Julio asked to be on tomorrow night, so
Yeah, bring Julio. Hell yeah.
we're
he's
gonna
a lefty
kick,
anyway.
we're gonna kick Stimulate. We're gonna bring on Julio. 2 + 2 = chitlins.
No respect ever.
No, I did get a call this year that did say like election call or something. I ain't answering that shit. You kidding me? You're not gonna sway
would.
me one way or another.
I wouldn't tell him I'm voting Democrat. Just to fuck with him.
Let's check out this video. Kyle Dunnigan.
Shit, I'll be right back.
You're not sharing.
I know a bunch.
Shit. Oh, I'm not. That's
I did
weird.
I shared it, and then you just removed it. You were playing it, but it wasn't shared.
Because it's impossible. Because he's been great. I know a bunch of fat people are disappointed because trying to make fun of Joe Biden is like praying to God. A complete waste of time. Okay, that's our show. I want to thank my guests, Benjamin Netanyahu and Pete Davidson. Who's this Joe Biden everyone keeps talking about? Well, I was born and raised in Scranton, PA. Lifeguard by the pool's where I spent my days. Till a dude named Corn Pop, who wasn't that cool, started making trouble at the swimming pool. So I took a chain, wrapped it around my legs. They're hairier than my other legs. Not my... Black kids would touch them. Come on, man. Then I got on a train and moved to D.C. Barack Obama gave a job to me. I shuffled around and sucked fingertips. Made a big speech, kissed the boy on the lips. What are you looking at? I wrote the damn bill. I hold the ladies tight and sniff all their hairs. First person American to fall up the stairs. Ran for president. I was a winner. Winner was me. Now I sit at my desk as a president. Not you know the thing. Come on, get your face out of your ears. Hey, Beneford, get in here.
You hollered, holy shit.
Where are my clothes?
Sir, I just washed your clothes. I can't physically keep them on your body.
No. We've got a ghost in the White House. I better declare a national emergency.
How about I just find you some new clothes?
You're a good friend, Beneford. Come here, I need to tell you something.
I'm good here, sir.
Come sit on my lap.
I'd rather not.
Sit on my lap. There you are. There's my little buddy. All is well.
What the hell?
A little idiot.
You're safe now.
Oh,
I
stop.
am very uncomfortable and
No,
quite
you're
sure
not,
this
man.
violates several labor laws.
Whoa, easy. Easy, close ghost.
A Ben Heavy night.
Frankly, I'm more concerned about your schmeckle, sir.
I'm going to tell you something, but you got to promise to keep it a secret.
I do not
You
promise.
drive a hard bargain, okay? I'll tell you.
Can you please put some underpants on first, sir?
There's no time. America's in crisis. Thousands of Mexi melts are overwhelming our southern border. Some
Thousands of Mexi melts. The problem is his eyes are more fucking focused than Biden's truly are. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Biden looks like a true person with Alzheimer's.
Oh yeah.
The
for
BLT
sure.
movement is still in the streets, protesting the murder of Pink Floyd. And now a clothes ghost has inserted his erection into the White House.
That made absolutely no sense whatsoever.
Don't you fret, because Uncle Joe came up with a new slogan that will unite us all and bring us back from the brink.
With great hesitation, what is it, sir?
Make America great again, man.
He wore the hat.
You can't possibly be serious.
Hi, I'm Caitlyn Jenner, future governess of California.
Oh no.
A place once as beautiful as Kylie's second face has now turned into the Rob Kardashian of America. I'm the only candidate who has experience getting rid of a useless dick with salt and pepper hair. Give me the chance to do that again. I'm Caitlyn Jenner, and I approve this message, baby.
Dude, that was an American hero,
Hey,
man.
Did you
That
guys
dude-
realize that they changed the block rules on Twitter?
I heard that was BS.
No, here. I'll
Yeah, I
tell you.
tried it earlier. It didn't work.
Hold on.
Jim's ignoring this video, looking for
Check it out.
blocks.
See, here's Maddox. It says Maddox has blocked you.
Maybe it's
Let me check. Let's check this. Ready? Eric.
Oh, they did change it.
Goodbye.
Yo, today is such a good
Isn't it Young
day.
Ripper?
Is it Young Ripa?
Oh, there he is. No, that's fake. Is it Young Ripper on?
I don't know because I don't call him by his slave name.
Who the fuck knows? You've been blocked so long. Who knows?
Let's see. Let me look.
I refuse to call him Young Rippa. So
Oh, there it is. Eric July. Wah, ha, 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 ha.
Oh, it's so great.
You just can't comment, right?
Yeah, you just
No,
can't comment, but now you can screenshot and troll them and tag them.
Yeah.
And they can't hide behind a block and talk shit like everybody likes to do.
Oh,
Wait.
yeah.
You can't even reply to Jay.
That's because it's Eric's post now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, would you repost it?
What is this? Ahead of the election, Bloodroot and Acromaconical Chronicles. Dragon Age. What the fuck?
Agrammatic Chronicles, guys.
I don't
Don't
fucking
forget Agrammatic Chronicles. This dude's supposed to be a fucking school teacher, and he doesn't know how to pronounce achromatic.
Agrammatic
wow.
Queen.
Agrammatic
Oh, well.
Queen. I forgot
Well,
about
I guess, you know,
Oh,
it's
you gotta
been
look up-
swell,
gotta
all
look
you
up
people
Matt
that blocked me.
Matt Barr.
Matt Barr. Matt Barr. Matt Barr.
That's Jim's enemy, dude. Like, fuck that guy. Jim likes everybody except this guy.
Let's see. Oh, Matt Barr has blocked you. He's a pussy. I mean, yeah, this is some fantastic art.
I couldn't do it. I ain't gonna criticize people's actual art. Oh, is that his version of Elephant?
Yeah.
Where's his comments? This is all gay art bullshit. Oh, he's trying to prove he's an artist. Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, look, he tied a rope around his neck. Too bad he didn't tie it a little tighter.
Stop it. Oh God, he looks so down.
Oh, look, and he's a furry too, just like Wiggles.
The fucking furry.
Anyway,
Is he going to vote? Who's he voting for? Kamala?
Yeah, because she's going to legalize recreational weed, man. I bet he is. In all honesty, I think he's a fucking lefty.
Student of God? He's reposting Student of God bullshit.
oh
dude.
yeah, they're all hanging out, buddies.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all pals. What's Dean and Vicky came to Ruby King's stream last night, and they were real nice in the chat, right? Like they weren't being jagoffs. And so when they went live, I went over there and just was like, "Hey, thank you for coming to Ruby's stream. You know, appreciate it," because I was on the panel, and everybody, all the Ripitards, Student of God, all the CG Slums guys, they were all in the fucking chat.
So you pulled them out. They were being silent and then it got loud.
Yeah.
Why? Who were Bean and or Vicky and Dean or who the fuck they are?
Vickyverse is the chick who
Oh.
was, yeah. And then Dean's like her little cuck boy or something.
Right. Well, I don't care about shit I can see too much. I sure the fuck don't care about
Oh, here's
Matt Paul.
Malin. Malin bragged about the big two. I've worked at corporations that own the big two.
Okay.
Oh.
I worked at Burger King. That doesn't make me the Burger King
Or a chef.
faggot or a chef.
It made me an employee. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. You're a fucking hired goon.
Oh, they're
You're-
CG
sorry.
spear campaigners, Norm. That's what they do. Is that all
Yeah.
those Vickyverse people do?
Yeah.
And why were they in Ruby King's chat being nice?
I don't know, but they were being nice as shit.
Hmm.
It wasn't any. We even made fun of them, and they were like, "Oh, it's
Well,
cool."
This
like,
guy is talking shit about the viewers on EVS's streams. Has he noticed any of Eric July's streams? What the views are on Eric July's streams? Because I saw there was like 200 views on that one, launching Brotherhood. Let's see. Whatever. These people, Student of God. It's just a leftist. They're all leftists.
hell yeah, fucking lefties, Kamala voters. which
Is
are
that
it.
EBS's fault, or everybody's just kind of sick of Eric July bullshit? Like,
Could be. It could be any number of things. It could be people got other shit to do.
yeah, could be they're all watching us, right?
Yeah, I saw this, and I got a question since this came up. And this is what somebody's posted. This is from Pennsylvania talking about the vote returns.
Mm-hmm.
But this says total vote share, Trump, Harris, others. How would they know that? They're not supposed to release who the people voted, any vote counts until the fucking end polls are closed. This doesn't make any sense. I want to know where this came from.
This is fake news shit, Jim. This
There's
is
got to be some fake news
fake
shit.
news. It's all fake. This is shit they put out there to make it look like she's really got the momentum. What's up, Drummers? How are you? What up? I don't trust spreadsheets unless you should trust mine. I did some great spreadsheets on Yellow Flash and Ryan Cannell.
Oh yeah, you did. That's how I found you, Dave. Those beautiful, beautiful spreadsheets.
I called that shit out. Now I'm burning shit on a grill.
Oh, how you have evolved.
Oh my goodness, how I have.
Hey, look, Eric July. He's wearing glasses.
No, he would never wear a Trump hat, bro. I'd shit in that hat. That hat, you know what I'm saying? If it were me, when I go Tuesday to the voting polls, I'm not gonna deuce out that morning, and I'm gonna go into the poll room and I'm
Leo,
gonna
I
shit
have
on
to
the
go
floor.
I have to go watch those streams so I remember how I presented them. Because I want to do a catch up stream on those two since the last ones I did, I think was March. till
Do a
now.
mustard, do a mustard stream.
Yeah.
To a
Or
what?
do a mustard
Mustard
stream
stream?
or a relish stream.
Yeah, relish it.
Yeah, relish it. Do that.
Don't do ketchup.
Yeah,
Much
don't
acid.
catch up.
I don't eat ketchup, motherfuckers. That's for fucking bigots. Ketchup's awful. Scared face.
I mean, this is
Scared
fucking
face,
ridiculous.
David
I'm gonna
Fast.
show this just because
Yeah, I was
it's
like
crazy.
so new to this, Kevin. Back then, I was like, holy shit! Like,
Oh yeah, you were like super serious face the whole time you were doing them. And so if you see here with the yellow flash
dude, I mean, it's like I didn't know how to have like
personality, like yeah, be yourself.
No. that was myself, you dipshit. But I wasn't trying to come on the internet and piss a bunch of people off. I was just pointing out
Okay.
facts.
Can you,
know
tell
what I'm
them?
saying?
I got you.
Guys, tell
I got
that I have a hairpiece on.
Yes. It's terrible, but at least you
Terrible?
bought one. Yeah.
All right, cool. I just didn't want everyone to know I was bald.
So you were, I mean,
Even if Trump doesn't win,
No,
the
oh
Defense
God, it's Mark
Department and NASA
Cuban.
no. I'm not watching her. I'm not watching
Your
him.
sound went out, Jim.
No, she says
Oh, there
that
it goes. It's back.
that government should take all of Elon Musk's contracts for him supporting Trump.
Yeah, because reasons,
I mean,
right?
that's
Like a
but
fucking
that's
CEO.
like, are you fucking serious? What you're saying? Do you realize what you're saying?
Yeah, she's an idiot. That's why she doesn't. Ugh.
But Mark Cuban is dude. Mark Cuban. Sometimes he talks good shit, so that's why I was going to play it. Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
That's Mark Cuban.
Yeah, that's Mark Cuban, right?
Mark Cuban has the same takes as Rachel Maddow, and they're both fucking terrible.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
They're not the same person?
It's the same person.
Literally the same
You've never
person.
seen the two of them in the same place at the same time.
Bet
same
you
person.
haven't.
She doesn't have good takes ever.
Neither does Mark Cuban.
She's awful. I mean, she's
terrible.
she is what make women fucking vote dumb. And because she's a true conspiracy person, dude. She just makes shit up. Fucking hate that bitch.
Well, this is probably better.
I'm so sick of the fucking ads.
Yeah, they're terrible, man.
Julio asked for this, so I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Oh, look at all the steel workers showed up for Trump today.
Hell yeah.
Quit
Come on.
cutting off my fucking screen.
I didn't cut anything off. What are you talking about?
Dick. So here we
I
go.
didn't do anything. What are you talking about?
And today I'm here to talk about Yellow Flash and
Serious,
his content. I've done it before, but never in a breakdown like I am today. I've had some people on Twitter and I've had people in the comments saying, hey, we'd really like to see some more detail about just what he's talking about. Because, you know, when you click on his channel and you watch a video or you read a title, you're just like, what is this? Where are you even going with this? So, some of you have asked. So here I am to break it down. I broke it into 3 separate categories. One is titles of the videos and how often they get used. One is the use of 3 keywords in his titles and the percentage that they're used. And the final one is who he's talking about and the percentage of that.
Can we pause for a second?
hey,
I just
it
want
might
to say
suck.
something. I enjoy dark background Dave over brightly lit background Dave a lot more. I just wanted to.
This
wanted
was
to let
like
that-
it's like a month into it, dude. Like I'm just figuring like this was me streaming.
We lost Jim. Where'd Jim go?
Dave,
It might
Damn
be
it, Dave.
good. All I
Dave,
can
Dave,
tell
stop
you is
God,
it sucked for me to make this data because my God, it is. Hold on. Ugh, so it suck. Boost.
I
And
don't
the
suck.
final one is who he's talking about and the percentage of that. So hey, it might suck. It might be good.
He was
All
so
I can
young
tell
and
you
innocent.
is
God
it sucked
bless
for me
him.
to make this data because my God, it is.
Damn, Julio.
Ugh, so you guys don't. if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're watching this and you're asking me, why are you making this? Well, hopefully some of the guys in the comments will respond because they've actually asked for it. So the first one we're going to bring up is this one right here. So here we go. Look at that. So this one is a breakdown. Look at all of that
Jesus.
shit I went through and did for this fucking guy. Holy shit. Shut the fuck up. Down of the.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah. Oh, what happened? This one is a breakdown of the titles
Dude, I'm
and
tripping
how
right
often
now.
he's
Oh,
used them.
color, like,
So the most popular Jim. title out there
What?
for Yellow Flash is "The Truth Is Out." He's used that 12 times, and in 2 months, guys, for 2 months of YouTube time, I had to go through 200 videos.
Jesus
200
fucking Christ.
videos, dude.
Jesus
And I
Christ. In
did
2
this.
months.
And I did this for Canel also. The 2, 3 to 4 day, fucking 5 day a week video guys.
Oh, God.
just
Jim,
just
can
look
you
at these
believe he
fucking
did
titles.
this?
And
And he's still alive.
Here's what is this? What is this? Here we go. Oh, sorry guys. Here's the back side of that page. Yeah.
Jesus, Dave. You
Netflix
deserve
wrapped
a
up,
Medal of
Sega
Honor,
Guns
man.
Pain. She hates you. Here we go. So let's add this next one to the page. And this is his use of the word fuck, use of the word hate, and his use of the word shit. So we are looking at 77 times.
Fuck
Out
hate
of
shit.
200 videos, those words appeared in his thumbnails. In those fucking 200 videos, those words appeared 77 times to make
Good.
you feel good, to make you want to click that shit, dude. This is why I
Yeah.
fucking hate them both. Like, guys, do I need to do this again? Should I do this shit again? Or am I mentally ill for making it, or are we mentally ill for watching it? Like, people are
Both.
watching this 60,000 times a day, 3 times a day.
Both can be true, but I think they man, I'd fucking I'd start a shotgun if I had to make these videos every day. No matter what the money I was making, there's no way I could do that.
No, don't try to recreate the magic, Dave. Yeah, you're right. This video got way back then got over over 1,200 views for me when I was never doing anything but just videos.
I think I watched this video while I was cutting grass one day. You said
Who
you've
he
done
likes
these
to talk
in
about the
March.
most. Yeah. He
Yeah, I'm almost
really
positive I did.
loves to talk about Disney. Disney, 28% of the time. 52 times he talked about Disney in 2 months. 43 times he talked about
You're right,
Marvel.
Julio. Nobody cares.
Isn't it the same? All right, I'm out. It's over. You asked me to do it, so I did it. I'm the one with the problem. I did it for the fans. I did it for the fans because I was tweeting about these guys every day, and their stupidity, in what they talk about. All right, Jim, what are you going to show us now?
County is already, quote, backed up.
Backed up.
This is fucking
Fake
ridiculous.
fiber.
Arizona tomorrow night could turn into a marathon, all thanks to a ballot in Maricopa County that is unusually long. Tell us more. Alicia Acuna, she's there in Phoenix with the story. Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Dana. I spoke with a Maricopa County elections official who told me that the county is already, quote, backed up as it processes the early mail-in ballot here. And in large part, that's because of the county's long ballot. It is 2 pages, double-sided, with an average of 79 different content.
Hey, guess what? Florida, my ballot was 2 pages, both sides, all filled with shit too. And guess what? My ballot's already been counted.
I was going to say, these are all computer fucking read. This is not hand done.
This is bullshit. They're fucking liars.
This is another way to see what the results are.
And,
And
then
then
go,
talk
let's
to
see if we
people.
can stuff enough in there.
This is how bad Arizona has flipped. It used to be so red, it was a guaranteed win. But
Yeah.
all you California pieces of shit went out there,
Hell yeah.
and now you're just
No,
going out
honestly, Dave, I think it's that the cartels there's people that are working for the cartels that are in government there. And these
I don't
different
know why they-
offices.
like the fucking Republicans don't do anything to stop the cartels either, Jim.
No, because they're all getting paid.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. But why you would want
Does Arizona count them early, or do they wait until the end of until tomorrow?
Well, I think they're processing them now, and they're supposed to. I thought they were all supposed to be processed as they came in. You know, it's checked, verified, making sure they're good, and then
they
process
count
them and count them, and then count them, and then it gets stored. And nothing gets released until election day.
Yeah, you can't sway the vote before election day, dude. That's not fucking right. These numbers that they're supposedly claiming for results are just an average. They're not the true results. They're not.
Yeah, I didn't think they were allowed to actually count them until election day.
No, they're counted in Florida,
Okay.
but they're not. They can't release them.
Okay. Okay. I see what you
I think it's like if someone was to release them, it's like a felony.
Hell yeah.
It should be
You know,
like wearing a MAGA hat to a fucking
you know.
poll
I
booth.
mean, like you know how many ballots. What you know how many ballots were collected, and if they were Republican, Democrat, you know what their registered party is. But that's it. You don't know
Yeah.
what their vote was on anything. You just know the return ballots that they've been counted.
test. It's twice as long as most years. So taking the pages out of the envelopes is double the time. This could impact voters on
Oh
January
my
1st.
fucking
It's likely
God.
going to delay fuller results we historically see here in the hour after the
fuck?
polls
Jesus
close. We will
Christ.
still be able to report
Why do you have
early
Paw
results,
Paw
but
doing
only a percentage as
If
they
it's
catch
taking
up.
so long, don't
Maricopa
have
County
Paw
says
Paw
they are
doing
working
it.
24/7 and
What's that, Cynic?
I was saying, if it's taking so fucking long, then why do you have Paw Paw doing it? Get somebody faster in
Dude,
there.
before
Jesus
computers
Christ.
were involved, when it was just a tabulator, the machine went through and just gave the numbers. They did that shit the same night.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
I'd never
went to
seen
bed
an
and know
election
who
not.
was the president when I woke up, Jim. That was a thing.
Yeah.
It was actually a thing. Now it's a fucking third world country we live in. We like the third world countries are saying we're not this fucking
Yeah,
fraudulent.
the banana republics are better than this.
Darth Snarkus, that's not depends on the state. In Florida, all the early and mail-in votes that come in, they are processed. They're either approved or not. If they're not, if your signature don't match, they'll contact you and tell you you can
Submit
clarify
a new
whatever it
ballot.
is. Well, no, you
Yeah,
have to
provisional
cure
ballot.
it. You have to cure it. You can cure it or whatever, and they're counted. I can show you. I'm not going to pull it up, but where it says my ballot's been counted,
Okay.
I can pull it up and see my ballot's been counted.
You got receipts?
Yes.
You ain't an Eric July fan. You got receipts. What the hell wrong with you bringing receipts?
Don't know about to keep receipts.
When I was a kid,
added
they did
shifts.
before midnight.
And second, a
Yeah.
long ballot can equal long
Jim,
lines on election day. We talked to a couple of people.
When Trump won, I knew before midnight.
In 2016, we knew.
I
Yeah.
knew before I went to fucking bed. It was like 11:50 at night. I knew.
No,
Trump
this
won.
all started in 2020 with this. Oh, we're not going to know. We're not going to know. It's going to look like he won, but at 3 a.m, we're going to stick a bunch of votes in, and he's not going to.
Well, they didn't they try to say that this used to happen all the time? And I looked it up. It's
It
only
never
happened. It's
Never
only
happened.
happened in like one state, one time ever.
Yeah. When
No, that was
fucking
just certain. That was the only time
Hanging
that
Chad-
happened was in 2000. The Hanging Chads in Florida. And
No,
it was
no, no, no.
people
This
that
was
called
like
it early.
No, this was like in one state in like the 1920s or 30s, but they knew that very next day.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't no fucking week long shit. This is insanity.
And they're all. And the weird part is, it doesn't matter who wins, really. Like,
No,
It's-
it
Oh, it
really
matters.
don't. Especially
no, it matters for the country's psyche, Jim. But it doesn't matter for what policies they're going to do. I mean,
I think it does.
Trump's
I
not
think it
going to fucking lock a goddamn illegal up for 10 years. He's not going to do it.
He better deport the fucking people that he said he's going to deport.
Yeah, but what's the fucking result if he doesn't? He's gone in 4 years. He's not looking for re-election.
Okay.
he couldn't anyway.
I'm just asking the question. Like,
Dude, you're
really,
doom pilling right now, man.
I'm not doom pilling. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that I want people to fucking
You
go in there
sound
and
no
make a
different
change.
than someone saying, why bother voting then?
Nope, because I'll be there tomorrow voting before I go to Wisconsin at 7 o'clock in the morning.
I think. All right. So he's
I
not
wish he
going to
had-
be.
I wish he could go 2 more terms. Is my point, because in
Yeah.
that's what I just wish.
Well, didn't you see what they posted? What the Democrats put out this crazy shit saying that Trump's gonna like a couple years in, Trump's gonna die from some illness, and JD Vance is gonna take over, and he's still gonna be president. JD Vance will be president 30 years from now.
30,
Yeah, that he's gonna change the Constitution and be a dictator.
dude, awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, maybe he'll write another book about being poor in fucking Kentucky.
Oh my God, look at this. He's got oh my God right on his fucking.
Is he deep
James
throating that
O'Keefe
mic?
here in North Philadelphia
Yeah.
on 5th Street. Right here is the Philadelphia City Commissioner's office the day before Election Day. And across the street is an NGO called Saiba. That's Saiba. And they are telling people to vote. They are telling people that all you need is what's called a TIN number. That's ITIN number. And you can vote if you're not a citizen of the United States. So we sent an undercover reporter to this NGO right across from the place where people are early voting, and she got confirmation that yes, in fact, she can vote with nothing but an ITIN number. And then we went into the city commissioner's office to speak to the man who works there, working for the city government, confirming that you only need to be a resident of Philadelphia.
But when I say resident, that means of the entire United States.
What the
But you're
fuck,
just
dude?
worried about Philadelphia. Oh, you don't care about anything else. You just want them to have a resident of Philadelphia. After that, you confirm that you register. Whether you have a social security number or not, you can vote.
Obviously, it's extremely loud here.
Now, Jim,
Music is very.
are they letting him vote for president though?
What are they going to?
Like, if it's an ITIN number, you should be able to sort that versus a social security number. Like, this is an invalid vote.
You should, but they don't. Do you see who? Wait, did you see the guy she was talking to?
No, well, the state is like
this guy. You think he cares?
No, I
He's doing
don't.
what his Democrat bosses told him.
But
Let
he's
all the
not
illegal
fucking-
vote.
He's not the domain over the fucking state's election policy.
Right
for
there,
the-
right now, he's the domain to let people vote.
on the local ballot.
Oh, the local ballot. Oh, on federal. That's why there's not supposed to be local elections on a federal voting day. The local elections are supposed to be off.
But they're not, are they?
Not when they want to pull shit like this.
Well, this guy should be in jail.
He should be.
Yep.
At a minimum. I actually think of something else, but I won't say it right now.
Should he be in Minecraft in front of some kind of weird squad?
Fortnighted.
Fortnighted. Is that what we're okay?
Fortnighted
That's
in
what we're
Minecraft.
calling it. There we go.
On a boat to Jamaica.
Oh, let's see. Oh, this. People say Joe Rogan's endorsement might be more consequential, but Megyn Kelly just delivered the most persuasive case for Trump I've ever seen. Watch the whole thing. Wow, and I remember in 2016 she was bleeding out of her eyes to try and stop Trump.
Crazy, right?
Kelly is here, and she's doing. Come up here, Megan.
She ripped the guy apart.
Ripped the guy apart, folks.
She was bleeding from her eyes, and she ripped the guy apart with blood coming out of every orifice.
Oh, now she wants on
Hi,
that cabinet.
everybody. Hey, it's great to see you. Can you believe this guy? Can you believe the energy and the stamina on this guy? And
I think it's more of that these people realized how fucked everything really was. And they're like, yeah, we can't play these games anymore. It's time to just.
It's time to fucking change the fucking states, man. Get this shit right. Stop.
That's right. It's time to just break it all up. 50 separate countries with their own armies, and we just all go at it.
No, I said fix the states, Jim, and stop supporting
She
foreign
is-
wars.
Megyn Kelly is the original Blood Ruth. That's where Eric July got the idea. Just blood
That's
coming
from
out of
Megyn
her
Kelly.
eyes.
Yeah.
his hate, I'm ready to go to sleep over there. He's got another rally to go to till tonight. Let me tell you, first of all, one of the reasons why I wanted to come here, one of the many reasons I wanted to come here. When I launched my show 4 years ago, we had Mark Cuban on the program. Yeah. You may have seen he was in the news this week. And he started going on about how bad America's race history was and how ashamed he was of America. And that's why he was at all these protests. And he felt it was really important to stand up and speak out about human rights violations. And then it got awkward when I asked him about all the money he was taking from China. Then he dropped a bunch of F-bombs, and I thought, I really enjoy this feeling of proving Mark Cuban wrong.
Pause it, Jim. Pause it.
And so here,
Pause it. No, you're proving Trump right, Megan. See,
Yep.
that's the thing. This is what Trump has been telling all these fucking CEOs. Stop taking Chinese money and start manufacturing in our fucking country. Stop outsourcing your labor, you motherfucker.
Yeah, have you seen the Chinese money? It looks like monopoly money. Why would anyone take that?
Yeah, it's fucking yin yang young.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Give me some
All
ramen.
different colors and shit. It's
Yeah.
like green, blue, orange. It's weird.
I am
It is pretty messy.
at a Trump rally, a strong, intelligent woman
The fuck's going on with that
to prove Mark Cuban wrong again.
strong, intelligent
The
woman?
speaker's not syncing up with the robot.
It is now.
I won't take up much of your time, but I do want to tell you the main reasons I am voting for Donald Trump. Number one, immigration. He mentioned it. And people like Laken Rowley.
A lot.
I'll be thinking about her tomorrow all day. 22 years old, killed in Georgia, a young nursing student by an illegal.
Why?
I'll be thinking about
When did
Josh-
Trump ever mention immigration? I've never heard him talk about immigration.
Never.
No, maybe
Oh.
like half of it. Like, you know, he brought it.
Talked
Make,
about
you know,
illegal immigration a lot, but not immigration. Like, yeah, immigration's cool. They come in legally.
Talks
But
about
don't
crime
illegal.
a lot. Stopping
I
crime.
want them to all come through Ellis Island again.
I don't like the crime thing, Jim. Is there like a crime thing that he can do to make crime less?
Yeah.
What could he do? Give more money to police departments or
No.
states?
Make these states enforce their laws, especially the federal laws.
Okay, so he'll
They can
take away-
target. They actually, Dave, they actually know.
I know they know. I know they know,
Don't
Jim.
make me do this. They actually know
Make him do it.
where
Dude, do it.
the vast majority of the crime, who's doing it.
Of course
Like,
they do.
they know who's doing it.
Just like the
They just
cities
don't
where the
get it.
crime's occurring. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's going to make the state enforce the laws or stop the crime? What's their incentive? They get more money from the feds, or they get
Cut off
less
federal
money
funding.
if they don't.
Cut off federal funding. Yeah. There's a lot of federal funding that the states get. A
People
tremendous
don't-
amount of money.
the federal government has wide power in this thing called civil rights. So people
Oh,
committing
yeah,
crimes,
they're
people
not
committing
protecting my
crime,
civil rights. Yeah.
anybody committing a crime, you've seen a murderer, a rob, any of that, they're violating people's civil rights. So they could go after them federally for violating their civil rights.
Can we get rid of hate?
Doc has it. Equal protection. That's right.
Can we get rid of hate crimes? Because I don't think those are real.
I hate crimes all the time.
Yeah, crimes are crimes. They're just crimes. It is what it is. It's just a crime.
I hate people that commit crimes. Is that a crime?
I hate when crime
Depending
happens,
on the crime.
but I'd steal that $200,000 in Justified.
Hell yeah.
That wasn't be stealing. Nobody knew it was there. It was found money. That's like saying if you're walking down the street and you find a bag full of cash, is it stealing? Just take it?
No, what do they say, Jim? Put it in the paper for 7 days. If nobody claims it, it's yours rightfully. Isn't that like the old rule? Put an ad in the
That's
paper.
that. Yeah, no,
Yeah. That
That's
used
what
to
they
be the
used to
old
say.
rule.
no.
Yeah.
You put it in your you put it somewhere else for 7 days, and then never tell a soul.
Yeah, like I'm gonna hold it for at least 7 days and not spend it. And what I'm gonna do is walk around my town and telling everybody in a very low whisper, and if nobody answers me after 7 days, I'm spending it.
Okay. I thought that was kind of like the old thing. Hey,
No, you say what you do is you say, I found this bag that was full of dog shit. Who does it belong to? Because our currency is pretty much dog shit. So you just
Yeah.
say it's dog
do you
shit.
even
Okay,
have
I
to
get
say
it.
full of anything? You just say I found a lost bag on Maple.
Then
Street.
people are gonna think you found their wives. Doo-doo.
I didn't say hag. I said bag.
Oh, my bad. My headphones are messed up. Yeah.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Jocelyn
Yeah.
Nungare, 12 years old,
I agree.
in Texas, murdered by 2 Venezuelan illegals. President Trump closed the border. Kamala Harris opened it by choice. It wasn't accidental. She said it would be humane. That's what she and her boss believed. Tell it to Laken Riley's family. There was nothing humane about it. He closed it. They opened it. It was an intentional choice, and there's no reason not to believe they won't do it again. The boys should not be in the girls' sports. The boys should not be in the girls' bathrooms. The boys should not be in the girls' locker rooms. Peyton
calm
McNabb,
down.
North Carolina sophomore in high school, slammed so hard in the face by a volleyball hit at her by a boy pretending to be a girl. She suffered traumatic brain injury and permanent paralysis. Kamala Harris looks at her and says,
Jesus
"Be
Christ.
kind, suck it up." And that's what's right. Why do our girls have to face brain damage in order to be kind to boys who want to invade their sports? And by the way, they are going into the women's prisons. She changed the law in California to make sure the taxpayers would pay for their sex change operations. She was not just following the law, she changed the law. President Trump will stop it. He got mocked by the left for saying he would be a protector of women. He will be a protector of women, and it's why I'm voting for him. He will close the border. He will keep the boys out of girls' sports and where they don't belong. And you know what else? One more thing. He will look out for our boys too, our forgotten boys and our forgotten men.
Jim, I agree.
I just want. I mean, we had to put up with women coming to our workplace and fucking with the thermostat and doing all this other shit.
yeah.
They could deal with some fucking guys playing volleyball with them. They want to get out of the workplace, go back in the kitchen, and we'll keep the guys out of the kitchen. How's that?
Okay, I wasn't going to go there, but
fair trade.
Fair trade.
Okay.
I'm just fucking around. I know that the men are the ones who are supposed to be in the kitchen passing those recipes down to the family, just like the Penguin said.
Go ahead.
Guys like you. Guys like these guys.
Speak into the mic, lady. What the fuck?
Who've got
Seriously.
calluses on their
Put it in
hands.
front of you.
Grab it like
Work
you mean
for a
it.
living.
You've seen something like that
The
in front of you
beers and
before.
the tats who maybe have a beer after work and
You think
don't
it was
wanna
that
be
color?
judged by people like Oprah and Beyonce who will never have to face the consequences of her disastrous economic policies. These guys will. He gets it. President Trump gets it. He will not look at our boys like they're second-class citizens. And ladies out there who want a bit of girl power in this election, let me tell you something. How can you win when the sons and the husbands and the brothers and the dads you love are losing? It's not a win. We
Agreed.
care, young women and older, about the lives of our children, the safety of our children. And we need not get so obsessed with what happens when they're in the womb that we forget about taking care of them once we're here and they're loved.
I just want to point out too something, and I'm not trying to be pedantic or anything, but you see all these people wearing the hard hats. I see a lot of hard hats that have never been worn before.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay.
I see some like this guy here. That's a guy's hard hat that he wears to work. This guy's hard hat he wears to work. This hard hat, this hard hat, this hard hat. This
Dude,
one.
they were selling
This
them in
one. This
bulk on
one.
the fucking.
This one. This one. This one. Never been to a fucking job
Well,
site.
first of all, it's pretty much if the company doesn't put the sticker on a hard hat, you can't put stickers on hard hats. It's against the rules. It's against the rules.
That's a bunch of
Yeah, you
horseshit.
can damage it.
But it's against the fucking rules,
Air
and you
quotes.
know it, Jim. You know the
That's a bunch
OSHA
of
rule.
bullshit.
I know it's bullshit, but it's against the rules.
Yeah, but we always put stickers on the hard hats.
It's still against the fucking rules.
You're not supposed to, though.
Right. Like,
Yeah, you're not supposed to take the tags off your mattress either, but everyone does it.
Fuck the feds.
All I'm saying is that, like,
Crazy Cat Megan Kelly is hot. She is pretty hot tonight. She looks really good. That dress
She's
is
too skinny, man. Good lord.
We talked about the other day, but that dress, you know, she looks pretty good in
Yeah.
that dress.
Oh
but
yeah,
she
I
has
wouldn't pick her out of
anorexic
bed for
butt.
eating crackers.
I think she'd look better not in the dress.
I don't know, dude. She's way too skinny. You might say, "Ooh, that's too many ribs."
Yeah.
I'm
Last
sure she's
point.
had
Jim
a
would try to
couple
put her
of
on
I
a
don't want,
smoker.
what I don't think you want is the left's version of masculinity. You see that ad they did about Trump voters trying to encourage women to lie to their husbands so that they could vote for her instead of Trump? That's their version of what marriage looks like.
I know,
An
right?
overbearing husband
Yeah,
who bullies
that
his
was
wife
embarrassing.
into saying she voted one way as opposed to an honest, open relationship. Oh, wait, I'm talking about Kamala and Doug. Okay,
Damn.
sorry.
God damn.
Where was that story in the news? Where was that story? I don't remember a single media person, not one, who sat with him, asked him about the abuse allegations against him by a successful professional attorney who has great details, who has receipts, who has witnesses. No one even asked about it. I'm not into their version of toxic masculinity or new masculinity. I prefer the old version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you, and I prefer a president who understands how to be strong and how to fight. I hope all of you do what I did last week. Vote Trump and get 10 friends to vote Trump too.
Get 10 friends. 10 friends. Vote Trump. Vote Trump. Vote Trump. Vote Trump. Oh,
I
shit.
don't know if I
got all
like
hyped.
10 people.
Or just vote 10 times.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
you do,
I think they
I
bought
don't
these
know about anywhere
at,
else.
at the fucking rally, Jim. That's my point. Like they're selling them outside, just yeah, or they gave them as props. It was cool though. I like seeing it.
Oh, wait. Ooh, what's this? There's another one.
Oh, Pennsylvania rally. No way. He's going to lose Pennsylvania, Jim. Look at this.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw something. I'll look for it. Where some guy on CNN, you don't remember that CNN guy that was like the fiery but peaceful protest?
Yeah.
Same type.
Oh, yeah.
He's like all the empty seats at the Trump rally, and there's
This
just
is
no
the same
empty
guy?
seats behind him. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Maybe that guy's blind. You
have
ever
to-
thought about
have
that,
to
Jim?
This is, they said it's an empty rally.
Looks pretty empty to me, but I got my eyes closed.
They said tons of empty seats.
Tons
In
of 'em.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I mean, I do see some empty seats here with things written on them like they're held for someone.
Yeah,
Or
but
maybe
you
they're-
look at all the people walking around and standing in aisles and shit, though.
Dude's
And
wearing this
also,
fucking
I know
safety
at some
vest.
rallies,
The guy's got his trash can or his trash vest on.
like some rallies, they'll hold seats for like, memorial purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, I think in a stadium like this, they have a maximum capacity, and if you have people on the floor, not in seats, they have to leave seats open to account for that.
Yeah, but
'Cause
there
they
was
have a
only
ma- they have
maybe a
maximum. You know what I'm saying? They have a maximum capacity. It's not just it's
yeah,
packed
but
as
that
many
was
people
maybe
in as-
only a dozen seats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
just
who gives
saying.
a shit?
I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
I get you.
You know that there's whatever it is. 20,000, 15,000, whatever. I don't know, 2,000, 5,000, whatever it is.
Yeah, they got
They
fire
have a
codes. You don't have
maximum
to yell at
capacity,
us, Jim.
and
Jesus,
you can't let any more
man.
in.
Dave, control.
I ain't never been so frisky.
Fucking dick.
Jim loves his stuff, man. Like he's into it.
This person's wearing a trash bag.
Yeah.
All kinds of women are doing that
And, Trump's so smart, and he's such a good, trying to save money that he picked somebody where you only had to change 2 letters on the sign.
now. It
Yeah.
was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Can we just take the old signs And he raised
the T and the E and get it to
T and the
VA.
E, put a VA on him.
Elon Musk. Elon Musk is not a very good speaker. He's super smart, like Gene. You can see his, when he's talking about stuff, but he does not speak well because
That's
he's
the
not
autism.
He's not autistic.
It's the autism.
Yeah.
It's the autism.
That's the tism.
It's
in
the
the boy.
autism.
The boy's got the
Autism.
tism. Yeah.
What about Vito's Twitter?
Vito's Twitter.
I wonder who else I was blocked by that I can go fuck with now. See their shit.
Oh, I've got literally as of a couple days ago, I hit 100 people that had blocked me on Twitter. So
Who's this? Kamaru Usman. Who the fuck is this?
probably one of them Somalis.
He's got some kind of fighter or something.
Yeah, he's a little dark to be a Somali.
I don't know I can't tell what he smells like from here. I saw something too that one of those like Puerto Rican baseball players endorsed Trump.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
What's-
let's see.
what are
Some
you
guy
talking
freaked
about?
out. Let's see what this is. Let's see here. This is some city councilman in Massachusetts going crazy.
What's he going? What's he pissed about? The Trump flag?
Yeah.
Yeah, hit that guy, why don't you, dummy?
I didn't know you were traffic.
Yeah, fight the truck. Fight the truck. That's what you're gonna do. Fight the truck.
He's trying to tell him you got to wait 3 seconds. You don't have to wait 3 seconds at a stop sign. You come to a full and complete stop. That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
STOP and then go.
Smile.
You're fucking tapped. You're fucking tapped, eh?
Just go.
Gotta fight your car.
That was a cow pen?
God bless you.
God bless you.
I hate that
fucking
shit
asshole.
too. Look here, you fucking asshole.
Cocksucker.
Get off my car, you
Fuck
fucking
my car,
cocksucker.
Jagger.
All right. So hold on a second, Jim. I'm going to play something real quick. Here we go.
Who has the sheer nerve, the sheer entitled caucasity to say all lives matter. I'm gonna stab you. I'm gonna stab you. And while you're struggling and bleeding out, I'm gonna show you my paper cut and say, my cut matters too. Genuinely did not know this, but cracker apparently is a slur used to oppress white people and silence them. Like, I had no idea that you guys were being called cracker, taffy, 8 Mile, albino, Betty, Crocker, cracker jack, dog fucker, egg, pasty, ghost, hick, hillbilly, Keebler, Mayflower, mayonnaise. Like shit. Like, it's been used to oppress.
That's just
and
the
silence
chat
people.
talking to me.
I wish it worked. Shut the fuck
Jesus.
up. The job that I had worked really hard to get meant a lot to me. Yeah. He's called me and fired me because of everything. I don't know if everyone's seen, but it's been circulating a lot. My Black Lives Matter TikToks were picked up by conservatives, and
Oh no, it's the consequences of my actions.
spread and shared, and people were demanding that I be fired, which I just got. My job that I worked really hard for.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
My job away from me, but now it doesn't like my future. My
future is entirely compromised because Trump supporters have decided to come for my life.
Ah, yes, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. Yeah, now it's the case that you're crying after you said all of that nonsense and you thought it was perfectly fine to be racist towards white people, because in today's age, for some reason, you can be racist towards white people. And it's not even called racism anymore when you're racist towards white people. It's called prejudice by a certain group of people.
Guys, check this guy out. This is Yinka, that guy. He's got 432,000 subs. Check him out because this is fucking great. He's
Now you've lost your job and it is what it is.
Never had a black female president. I still have to pay taxes.
As far as your generalized point, which is that we are supposed to identify people by group identity, if we don't have a black female president, somehow black females have not been represented. So Barack Obama was in no way representative of black females because he's not a female.
No,
He's
he
black.
was. He was representative,
So
but
he was
that's
half
the point.
representative. How do you do the math on this? And why?
You shouldn't do the math on it completely statistically, but the fact
You shouldn't
is
do the math on it at all. You should
clearly
treat people as individuals.
underrepresented.
You should treat people as individuals.
Well, if you don't even want Kamala Harris to attempt to create DEI initiatives in office, then there isn't even going to be a conversation about it.
I mean, I don't think there ought to be a conversation about why we ought to be represented by race or by sex. I think that we are each individual people with individual ideas. And if that person represents my ideas, I don't care what sex, race, or sexual orientation they are.
The fact that it's going everywhere, that this person...
He fucking destroyed her, Jim. And I know you hate him, but he did destroy her.
I
there.
didn't say I hated Ben.
Okay.
Destroyed Ben Shapiro with the nonsensical arguments that she just came up with is hilarious. This just tells me that there are a lot of stupid people on this planet because everything she just said was stupid. And the people who agree with her are also stupid.
Would you guys date a trans person? I would not. I've got nothing wrong with it. I think people should be able to do what they want to do. Yeah, I mean, personally, no. I'm kind of with him on that as well.
No, I wouldn't date a trans woman.
Why?
I don't know. For me, it's a little bit weird to know that she used to be a man, and
she's a woman now.
No, it's not.
That's true. That's
still a man.
I mean, that's an interesting
Hold on.
question. Oh, that's a tough question.
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
For me personally, I couldn't do it.
But you just said that you like women.
Yeah, that's true. I like women, but
if trans men are real men, well, then why would you not date one if you're into men?
You got me. I don't know.
This is
because
this
their
is how-
penis is an ornament piece.
Hold on.
It doesn't work.
This is how brainwashed these young kids are, right? These are very young people, and they're
Yeah.
convinced that they have to think that this weirdness is real. But it's so good. He's not done yet.
I don't know.
Okay.
not my type. You know, everyone's got their own little thing. So
When you say type, what do you mean by that?
everyone has their own cup of tea.
Everybody has their own cup of tea.
That's just not my cup of tea. But if you do it, go you.
Where are you going? In other words, you're not into men.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if they're real women, then why wouldn't you date them? I feel like people come to California and they get scared to say what they mean.
Trans women are trans women, and it's hard to say. But
Then why not date trans men?
Oh, wait, now I go in. No, stop. I don't know. I don't know.
But they're women though.
Yeah, well, it's like
seems a little contradictory, right?
Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't put no judgment, but I wouldn't consider her a woman. You know, I might be like, yeah, that's a girl.
You wouldn't consider him a woman then?
Yeah, I wouldn't consider it a woman. No.
In other words,
Hit
you're
a
not into
woman.
men.
Oh, there you go.
Correct.
That kind of guy.
So why didn't you just say that?
If you were born with male genitals, you're a male. If you're born with female genitals, you're a female. Regardless of how you feel, that is what it is. It is.
Woo, listen
it
to
is
her.
What it
it
is,
is
it
unfortunate
is.
because a lot of people, trans, don't tell their story. A lot of it comes with psychological abuse or physical abuse that they've experienced or witnessed, and instead of them getting help that they need, they had people enable them in their delusion and feed them these lies instead of them being able to be safe and feel loved in the body that they were born in.
There was only one smart person in this video, and I want to say that it might have been the case that because of what's going on in society with the woke mob, maybe it's the case that these people didn't want to say what they actually thought due to fear of backlash. But I'm here to tell you that a trans woman is a man.
Did you know that LGBTQ people are 4 times as likely to adopt a child than heterosexual couples?
I wonder why that's the case.
I was good about that. ask that same fucking question. I wonder why.
Well, here's the thing: is because they can't have kids because they're not in a mating couple. So that's why.
There's
kinda
also
is.
other
Plus,
reasons.
there's also other reasons. Like,
But
yeah,
we
no,
won't
I'm,
say those. We know what they are.
No, I'm not going to say
quietly.
those. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know there was a couple in Georgia that did
Those
that.
two
so,
dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we get back into the video, I need everyone to turn on their post notifications so that you get notified
No,
whenever one of
don't
my
tell me what to
videos
do.
come out. Like the video as
Yeah,
much
right.
as possible.
Please
Subscribe
like
to
and
the
subscribe,
YouTube
guys.
channel and follow me on Twitter at Yinka that guy. Let us get back into the video.
As a fat person, I often dread medical
No,
appointments
that's-
because of
you're
blatant
not
medical
fat.
fat phobia.
Blatant medical fat phobia. Wow, Jim. Holy shit.
Last OB appointment I went to, the provider blamed everything on my weight and told me that I needed to go on
I was
medication.
going to make a very
This
mean joke.
OB
but I'm not going
appointment that I
to.
just went to,
I'm
I've
gonna
been
be a nice
dreading,
person.
and the provider was amazing. She asked me what my pronouns are. She asked me about my name. She just was
Jim
like,
really let himself
great.
go.
Holy shit.
Hey!
What, are you worried I'm gonna stain your fucking signs that are telling lies to people? Oh, I'm so sorry.
I would have punched that bitch right in the mouth.
that's a dude.
Sorry.
First of all.
I don't
What-
care.
Did you
is
hear the
it?
voice? That's a dude.
What is T?
I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah. What is TPUSA? Trans.
That's
People
a
USA?
that's Charlie Kirk's little
organization.
college organization thing.
Okay.
We fucking try to talk to you,
Damn
asshole.
it, Chris is right. That'd be a hate crime. No, Chris, because then I would claim to be trans.
All right, then. I think we're good. Just
God, you're wasting all that good V8. Stupid bitch.
if you enjoy getting the stain out.
Now that's assault. Now you have assaulted them. Where before it was
please
just
not do that?
property damage, now
Because
you've
this is our
assaulted them.
stuff.
Can you please not do this?
We are allowed to table here. We actually have a permit.
Yeah?
Yeah, we do.
I'm not touching you. I'm grabbing your phone.
Well, that's
That's a
yeah,
dude.
you
See
can't
the
touch
Adam's apple?
I'm not touching your phone.
Oh,
Covering
I heard the
camera.
voice.
Why are you here?
Because we have a right to be here. Why are you here?
Because I have a right to be here.
Okay, so why are you damaging our stuff?
Fucking loser. What a loser.
You hold the tolerant left.
Banker's daughter.
Tolerant left.
Hell
I
yeah.
present to you the loving and accepting community of the woke mob who say that they love everyone, but then when you start saying things that they don't agree with, they engage in behavior like this. And bonus points to whoever can guess the gender of this lovely gentleman, I mean lovely woman who was speaking right now, who has a deeper voice than me.
All I want this summer is a man that has a job, works out, is a foodie, but also likes to have fun.
Lives a balanced lifestyle. So he works out and he does his job and he grinds, but he also likes to go on the weekends. He likes to party. He likes to travel. He would, on a Thursday, stay in and we could order food or make food together and just relax.
Because I've been looking for a man for that for this summer and I can't find them.
Sorry, I just had to speed it up because it was just an ongoing list of insane expectations, ones no man could ever meet. And oh, in case you're wondering what she's offering in return, well, that's a much shorter list. Let's see, there's never-ending increases in the aforementioned expectations, nonstop drama, narcissism at a level that needs to be seen to be believed, and in a nutshell, a whole bunch of me. Not once did she mention what she's offering in return, and there's a reason for that, because she isn't offering anything in return. His wants, his needs, his expectations, they're irrelevant. It's about her and only her. And she's not alone. This is the epitome of today's modern women and how they think. Don't walk away, gentlemen. Run.
When someone commits a crime, how well could she remove chrome from a tailpipe? Is my question.
Probably not well. It's dating that bitch. Like, how's she gonna get practice?
I mean,
She's a future OnlyFans fan or participant.
The criminal, or do you blame society?
The criminal. You can always make your own decisions at the end of the day.
Both. It's nature and nurture. The way you were raised, your mindset, your own individual actions. I think all of that matters. I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
If they're impoverished and it led to them stealing food, then I don't blame them for their crime. I blame society because of the system that we have in
Is
capitalism.
that one of the Saska sisters?
I think so, dude. It's like, ugh. The third one we've never seen that's not terrible looking. Yeah.
Failed
Yeah,
them.
the one that doesn't worship Satan, but like is into the occult
And communism, because
and communism. Yeah.
Whereas if they were to murder somebody, then that's a different story.
If a guy cheats, can he blame society or hookup culture?
Absolutely not. I don't even have to finish hearing the rest of that. If a guy cheats, he cannot blame society. You've made.
Well, you guys make it easy to get laid.
Yeah.
You really do. Like, if your boyfriend's a catch, all the other girls want to fuck your catch.
That choice, and that's where the accountability comes in. So
Put a wedding
you make
ring
a
on,
choice
boys.
to
See
commit
what happens.
Mm-hmm.
to somebody. You make a
Swear to
choice to
God.
commit and follow through. If you're ready to step out the door, you can make that choice to be respectful and to say, hey, you know what? I respect you enough and I love you enough that this isn't going to work out as a monogamous relationship. I've got to go elsewhere.
All I'm gonna say that some of the answers to this question were absolutely stupid.
This Karen ruined her life after being caught on camera threatening a black man to call the cops on him.
Dumbass. What are you going to do? What you going to do? Here's my license plate. Here it is. My daddy's a po-po. What you going to do? My daddy's a po-po.
The woman got mad because he switched lanes and
Good,
followed him into
good.
a parking lot where she harassed him.
Keep recording me. I'm pretty.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
You're not
Look at
pretty.
that fucking gut.
I'm pretty. What are
It
you gonna
looks like
do?
my driveway.
Get
Except
out.
Pretty fucking annoying.
Yeah.
my two
The man
cars are
recording
white.
it exposed her license plate, and people found out about her business and left 1-star reviews, and now it's out of business. The man exposed her DMs where she asked him to take the video down, but he won't because she lied about the situation, saying that, quote, he had a weapon and tried running me over, and that's why I reacted that way, end quote.
did he
But
have
that
a
never
weapon, though?
happened, so the video stays up.
Oh my God. Oh shit.
What is the capital of the United States of America? The capital? Springfield.
Oh my God.
Hey, Julio said send him the link. He's vibrating.
Oh my God. I mean, Springfield. Jim. Honestly. There you go,
Did that
Julio.
bitch literally just say Springfield? I was reading the chat.
Yeah, she said Springfield. What's the capital of the United States? Springfield. I'll back it up.
Birmingham.
That way, end quote. But that never happened, so the video stays up.
What is the capital of the United States of America? The capital? Springfield.
This person's definitely an average Kamala Harris voter.
Hell, Julio.
Hello, Julio.
That's Julio's next girlfriend. Dumb and low expectations.
Bump your volume up a little bit, Julio. You know how we are. We're all loud.
Better?
There you go, boss.
Hey,
Yeah,
what's
she's
up,
good
Salty?
enough for government work.
Thursday night was awesome, dude. You and Savage were great. We need to do that again. That was awesome. I thought it was fucking Little Rock because we have a White House or a Capitol that looks just like the White House. You ain't pretty, your daddy lied. Yeah, of course.
I thought it was Chicago because there's White Castles on every corner.
I slept with the 122 college boys.
Jesus, why? Why would you even want to do that? Why? Look,
Because she didn't tell you the one thing she has to offer the world.
well, there's 3 things. Well, technically 5. But
At this point, it's down to 2 because that thing's been used. And,
yeah, the tread on those tires is pretty worn through.
I mean, no, she don't have much left to offer. How many days? Oh no.
How many days?
Just over 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you just
Look,
person in the
sex
street?
is fun. Look, sex is great. Sex is fun. But 120 different people in 2 weeks. I don't think there's enough fucking Gatorade in the world for me to continue doing that and enjoy it.
Or KY for her to stay wet.
Jesus Christ.
I'd already gone on social media, done TikTok, Instagram posts, say, hey, I'm coming to the Grand Oasis, which is like a main hotel a lot of the spring breakers go to. Like, basically, come and find me and let's make a video. So when I got there, everyone already sort of knew who I was. Come and say hi.
What was the most in one day?
22.
22 in one day.
Yeah.
You're a fucking terrible woman. You're
And
just
she's also not doing anything in it either. You know, she's just laying there and taking it.
Yeah, she's not enjoying it. I mean,
Why would you go on this show if you're a woman? And
because mom and dad are
Julio.
dead, her brothers and sisters disowned her, and she's just looking for attention any way she can get it, dude. This is awful.
I'm assuming these women don't have fathers, right? That could be watching this and just fucking want to jump out their window.
Look,
listen to their
Just hang
whore
themselves.
daughters getting on a podcast.
Here's the thing that I hear about these guys at whatever, though. All these bimbos that they try to bring on, they're all trying to sleep with these girls.
Is that what you heard? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
We are doomed as a society.
What I eat in a day as a 26-year-old. I was in a huge rush this morning. For breakfast, I just loaded up on some nuts. Then for lunch, I had a pasta
On some
salad. If you guys want the
nuts.
recipe to this, please let me know. It was so good. I had cucumber, tomato,
Ew.
feta cheese, chicken. Gotta stay hydrated, so I drank so much water today. After work, I had an Arizona watermelon juice. It's so good. I need to drink more of these. Pretty hungry, so
What?
I had a pizza. UT pizza is so good. You cannot convince me any different. I was also craving munchies, my favorite chips, and Snickers. That's it, y'all. Bye.
The fact that she can get on camera and record all of this nonsense just goes to show you how far we are away from shame and how shame used to actually be a good thing, because when you shame people, you get them to steer away from certain
Thank you, dude.
activities. And if
Shaming
it was
is
the case
good.
that shame was alive and well in today's world, we'd
Bullying is good. Stop.
bring back
being-
bullying.
Fucking bring.
No,
Being
listen,
me.
as big as the problem of these whores that go on these podcasts and try to talk about how many dicks they've sucked,
Mm-hmm.
these fucking channels here are a problem too.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Base
serious. It's every on YouTube. It's Black Reacts. Oh, yo, man, I just listened to the Led Zeppelin album. I love it. It's fucking pathetic.
No, you went. I thought you were going right, and you turned a hard left.
Well, the problem is white people care so much, apparently, about what black people think about. It's pathetic.
No, I'm watching his videos, dude. What he says is what he says.
Okay.
Like, it's
All
whatever.
right. It's a
Like-
grift, man. I see it everywhere on
Preach,
YouTube.
Julio, preach.
No, I'm serious.
All right, I'll take it down, Julio. All right.
No. It's a good video. I didn't say take it down. I was
Hey,
just on
you're
there
not
to express
getting a
my
bit.
opinion.
It's not a bit. He really feels that way, and it's ridiculous because I'm just watching videos of people being retarded. He's not being the retard. He's just presenting it to people. Like, hey, look what these fucking people are doing. Like, he can have his opinion, that's fine, but he's not doing the shit. He's showing you what people
Oh,
are
here,
doing.
you want me to show you what some weird people are doing?
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay, sorry. Gavin's mom.
Base Julio is my favorite Julio.
See, another reason that you don't exist in real life is the way you talk. If we were in person, you would be choked out right now.
If we were in person, you'd probably be drunk off your ass and get arrested and thrown in the fucking tank, okay?
I would be arrested for assaulting you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
That's why you talk the way you talk, because you live online.
Yeah.
You don't understand.
People say that, and then I see them in real life, and they're just these demure little submissive boys. So I don't know. Maybe. Listen, if you see me, you beat the shit out of me, okay? Knock yourself out.
You let men fuck you in the ass. You define submissive.
Oh,
wow.
got a
I
point.
have a lot of respect for Gavin McInnes now.
Yeah, I mean, like I've always been a little middle ground on Gavin.
Ooh, should I click on my messages and see who's messaging me just for everyone to see? No. Don't do that, Jim. That's
Do it,
crazy.
Jim, do it.
Biden White
Yeah.
House official. What the fuck was that? Where'd that go?
I want to hear more about these black channels that Julio doesn't like.
No, I didn't mean to start a fire on the stream here.
Delaware's
No,
only
no,
undecided
dude,
voter.
you're good. That's
No,
what you're
nope.
here for.
I'm good. I'm just trying to represent the left, cynic, apparently.
Oh, look at Joe Biden. Kamala sucks. 2024 Trump. Oh.
I mean, Julio, one day we'll get you to vote conservative, brother. I'm working slowly but surely. You know.
Yeah. It's going to be a long road.
Oh, people
You
love
already
my
voted,
character
Julio?
Mango that I own. I didn't hear
didn't.
anyone talking about any characters from
Yeah, I just saw that.
Rock and Roll Ninja. Keep talking behind your block, coward. Malin made you his bitch. Confiscate.
I'm going to vote tomorrow because my job said you can take as long as it takes to vote.
So you
if
can
I
take
sit
like
in
a
line
month.
for
It took a
4
month.
hours, that means 4 hours.
No,
I
you
don't
tell
have
him
to
it
work.
take a month. Said it took a month.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, the
my,
lines
my
were so
grandson's
long.
off school tomorrow. They got the day off.
Did they really?
Mhm.
Oh, speaking of which, did anyone see that shit that fucking
He's in
just,
kindergarten, dude.
Hell yeah. Go
Who's he
take him to
voting for?
vote. Who's he voting for?
His class.
Tell him to go to Philadelphia. Go towards the guys playing the bongos in the fucking mariachi band.
His
They'll hook him
kindergarten
up.
class did a vote, and it was Oreo cookie against vanilla wafer. I guess Oreo cookie won. Who wouldn't vote for Oreo cookie though?
Yeah, that's a shitty fucking election. Like that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, like how about fucking chocolate chip versus white macadamia nut? There you go. That's a competition.
Oreo versus Chips Ahoy.
That'd be good.
Like,
You
that's a
can't.
tough one.
You can't roll out white macadamia nuts for 5-year-olds. They wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
White
That's
chocolate
true. Like
chip.
that's an adult. That's an adult cookie.
Yeah, it's like
That is
Werther's. Put that in there.
Here, this is what I was saying. This is Nick Fuentes live on Rumble talking about election and my final case for why I'm not voting for Trump. And you got Dick
Like
saying,
that
"Come
shit.
on," and then you got Will Chamberlain. You didn't need to do a whole live stream to tell us that your Fed handlers wouldn't let you. Go shake your coconuts for shekels, little man. Never deleting the tap. Wee woo ratioing. It's just a reason be you. Something. Proof of Fed. You know, like it's odd, you know, because like this was the guy telling people to go in the Capitol on January 6th.
Yeah.
And he never
One
even
of
got
them.
questioned.
Mm-mm.
Just odd.
But he was on a no-fly list, Jim. Don't you remember?
Yeah, sure
What,
he was.
he was. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Was he
Flying
involved
around.
with Kanye?
Yeah, how did he get hooked
Yeah.
up with Kanye?
Yeah.
Milo
What is this video?
Yiannopoulos.
EBS and Chris Bacon continue to be scumbags.
Oh, let's see what this is.
Hell yeah. Both of them.
Hell is
Big
this?
old scumbags.
It looks like
Oh
In
God!
the future of the countries at stake tomorrow, and we're talking about Chris Bacon and Ethan Van Sciver.
EVS,
Hell yeah.
Chris
Amazing.
Bacon, where we have EVS literally lying about Eric July, saying a bunch
Literally
of
lying
BS.
about Eric
We also have
July.
Chris Bacon claiming that he donated to the St. Jude's charity for the Be Canonized in the Rippaverse auction, but it's interesting to me how he still hasn't presented any kind of proof. And then on top of
Oh
that,
my
he claims to
fucking
have
God!
taken
He
massive
literally
Hey, Chris
talked
Bacon
to
never
St.
put any
Jude.
proof.
Oh, dude, why would Chris Bacon take the heat? Like, legitimately, he already knows he's hated in that world. Why would he take the heat without paying the money?
Sturgis is literally retarded. I mean, literally.
You think
retarded.
he's like actually retarded?
No,
or he's just
he
blatantly
has to have an
outrageous?
IQ of about 60. He is
Okay,
literally
yeah.
retarded.
Can somebody
he's
give
on
me a
the
quick
scale.
rundown of this? I saw Chris on Twitter posting
Chris?
stuff about.
Chris won an
Charity.
auction to be canonized for like $4,500 or something, $4,200, and then he had to pay fees. So it was like $5,100 he paid, you know, for St. Jude's, and St. Jude's got like $4,000. And these people are attacking him for donating to sick kids in the name of the Rippaverse. These people are beyond retarded. Nobody should have anything to do with any of them.
Nope. None
Fuck
of them.
all these people. Fuck anybody who has anything to do with Eric July because he's not doing anything.
I don't want to fuck
Dick
any
face
of
is
them,
like
though.
this Sturgis fuck face. He should tell this guy, we don't want you in our fandom. You are a fuckhead. You are making us look like scumbags.
So Chris donated thousands of dollars to sick children, and Eric's
Eric's
followers are.
fucking butt buddies fans that are chasing him around, sniffing his arm hair and licking his asshole are fucking attacking Chris.
But here's the reason they're pissed: is none of these guys could afford what Chris paid, so they didn't get the opportunity to be in Eric's book. That's why they're fucking pissed. You know what I'm saying, Jim? Like they wanted to be a character in EVS's book for like $500.
Eric was going to donate it, or not Eric. I mean, Chris was going to donate it to Sturgis. He's too much of a fucking weirdo retard to say okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he was going to give Sturgis some money to do it?
No, he was going to give Sturgis. Going to assign it to Sturgis. He was like, if they say it's okay, I will give it to you.
And he would never reply to it.
And he wouldn't reply to it. He was like, but they have to tell me it's okay, and I will, instead of it being me, it can be you, Sturgis.
But he can't do that.
He goes, Sturgis. Who's Sturgis? I don't know any Sturgis.
But he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that because then he would look like he's on Team Bacon.
Didn't Chris call the charity place to make sure the money got there or something?
Yeah, and he donated an additional $500.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure they got the amount that was he donated. So after all the fees and shit from the auction house, he had to pay the 800 fee for bidding because that's standard auction fees. But then after the auction, they take additional fees. Eric gets fees, and then Chris made up the difference. Yeah, you're yelling. Yeah,
a little bit.
I fucking hate Sturgis.
That's right, Kevin. People should buy a shirt from Dave with Sturgis on it. That's a good choice. Yeah, you can't lose that way. Because I'm not promising to, donate to fucking. I mean, these guys are out of their mind, Julio. It's awful. Like at this point, it's just like, why so much hate? There's just no reason for this. Let's hear the rest of the lies, Jim.
So we're gonna get into it right here with Bloodroof number 1. Pre-order collection, 76 days left. Fulfillment starting in Q1 of 2025. Looking at 6,000 or over 6,000 books, 345K in sales. We have The Horseman ending in about 14 days. Fulfillment starting November 18th with 711K in sales, over 12,000 books sold. Which is interesting because you have weirdos, trolls, literally giving Air July money. You have Chris Bacon giving money to an auction, which goes to St. Jude to be inside the Rippaverse. And then you got weirdos donating or super chatting to Air July Live, who claim that they want to fail and they're playing a bunch of nonsense that doesn't make any real sense. But I'll talk about that later on in the live stream. So we have this wild conspiracy. Ethan floats wild idea that Bloodroof has something to do with Mormon theology. Let's take a listen here.
Pumped through the veins of one descendant to the next. All bore the same mark. I know that my family carries a cursed bloodline.
There it is. This is Mormon theology, guys.
No, it is not.
I believe.
Yes, it is, you dumb fuck.
And he says, I believe.
There was a while where, black people could not hold the priesthood in the Mormon church because they were descended from Cain, a Mormon.
What? Mm-hmm. What are you even talking about, dude?
He's a Mormon, idiot. He's a Mormon.
He's literally a Mormon.
So us church is showing us he knows absolutely nothing about the Bible. Maybe student of God could. Oh, student of God knows nothing about the Bible. What do you know?
We're moving on to blame Air July. Ethan takes no responsibility for why people don't like him. Let's take a listen.
Gigs or in EJ's chat. Yeah, a lot of guys are like that. They're, they pick fights with Comicsgate, and then they kind of. I got all these guys who are just like Ethan did. Like, here's the thing. Historically, there have been some people in Comicsgate who have not exactly set the world on fire with their first campaigns because nobody knows who they are. But they did use Comicsgate in order to get a little bit more attention than they would have.
Oh no, they used the hashtag.
And they not use Comicsgate. People have to be realistic. Nobody knows who you are. You're new to this. You're kind of an amateur. We can give you a boost. I'll do this, and you can step, and I'll kind of lift you up a little bit. But
I don't think anybody would be lifted up nowadays by you.
You're probably not going to set the
Oh,
on fire.
really? Ask Jay how fucking aggravatic Queen's going.
You're not doing
aggravatic.
You're literally sitting every single day doing 6+ hours of trash cast, talking about you're doing something.
Every time I hear that, it kills me.
Years late, while other people are actually getting books to their customers, and you're so full of crap.
They suck.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Suck worse than that, dude.
So
He's awful, Jim. I can't stand him either. He makes me madder than Eric July.
Over again. And they'll use some excuse. They'll say the reason why I'm failing is because Ethan's making fun of Eric July, and that is destroying Comicsgate. Which I say, what? And then they go over and they decide.
Yeah, you're not really helping CG at all. You are considered new CG at this point. and your credibility.
By
is shot
who?
by who?
By who? The fucking slums? The war campaign?
Oh, so Ethan is new CG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And what the fuck? Wow.
One thing Sturgis will always be is Sturgis. He will be Sturgis forever. Look at that likeness that Shane Davis put on this guy, dude.
You think Sturgis has a likeness of you?
No.
Dave?
He's too cheap to buy the art. I bought the fucking art.
Oh.
Now he just pulls up Dave's live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, God forbid you stream snipe.
Yeah, he just pulls up Dave's live streams and spits in palm.
Oh, shut up, weirdo. I don't need fucking that clip by Ripaverse Goalpost, you weirdo. Stimulated thinks this.
Hell yeah. You don't think that. I think that. They'll never clip me because they all follow me now for some reason.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I fucking don't know why. I don't interact with. I don't even troll them anymore. So I don't know.
Maybe they got nothing better to do. They're just looking for anything.
Yeah, I guess because I don't really, troll Ripaverse on Twitter anymore. So I just post political stuff. Yeah, it's boring as shit. And then War Campaign comes in and wants to call you a pedophile or some shit. And then they all laugh about it, and then that's it. So I don't.
Yep.
Is War Campaign like Matt Barr and those guys?
Yeah.
Well, Matt Barr has now joined forces with those homosexuals.
But now, Julio, you can read blocked or tweets from people that have blocked you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start having fun again.
Which would you say you can like take a screenshot now and reply, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can still tag somebody that's blocked you, and they can see your post. You just couldn't see theirs.
Nice.
Right. So now I can screenshot the dumb shit that they say, and then tag them in it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this post right here. Blame, BLAIM. Is that?
Nope, that ain't how you spell blame.
No, God.
Jesus.
Oh shit, Blime.
Blame.
Blime, Eric
Blam.
July. Is it Blam or Blime? Blime?
Jim, you didn't even catch that, man.
Jim's not even here.
Oh. You see where it says blame Eric July instead of blame?
Yeah. Student God's retarded too. What do you know?
Eagle Eye Julio on the case.
Oh, eagle-eyed Julio.
He's like David Blame.
David Blame.
Good one, Jim. All right, let's hear more of this hateful shit.
Busta, I ain't doing that shit. You're my comp.
I don't think Eric does that whatsoever. It's
I
actually
do.
not what Eric has ever done.
Yeah, it is.
I'll show you some love. I'll show you some love. I'll say shout out. Much love.
Yeah, and what do? Again, you sit constantly talking about somebody else, not working on your stuff, yet you sit there and try to use your family as a shield as to why there should be a quote-unquote truce, but then turn around and continue to talk crap about other people,
What?
including
See?
making your thing called
dude,
Moon Trash
yeah.
Cast just because you don't want to be seen as the guy who has made over 100 episodes, or probably closer to 120
Do we think
episodes
he's
of
more
Trash Cast,
beard or
simply
more
talking about
man?
the same guy over and over again. Definition, Ethan makes a
I think
false claim
the way
about
he
Eric July
acts
justifies me.
and the way he talks, I think he might actually be a woman, and that's just a lot of testosterone injections for the cross hormone treatment that's giving him that beard.
Or
actually, you know what it is? He follows Eric July around, and he actually shaves Eric's arm hair and then glues it to his
Flex
face.
the loose hair. Yeah, and then like sticks it on there. Exactly. Fucking Jim. Detective Jim on the case.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that shit he just said about Ethan using his family as a shield is fucked up.
He's never done it.
No, not once. Matter of fact, after he fucked up and said, I deserved a night out, yada, yada, let loose, and everybody said, yeah, I think you do. The very next day, he came on live stream and said, people, don't go out there fighting for me. Let me take my medicine.
Sure.
Yeah,
But that's what happens when you put your shit out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your shit on
Yeah.
Front Street, and you're gonna
Right.
take a couple.
Like, I don't give a shit if Ethan smokes crack. What the fuck do I care?
Nope.
Good for
The only
him.
person I don't
don't
want to
give a
smoke
fuck
crack
what
is
anybody
Julio.
does.
Because he'd be funnier than me then.
Crack is whack.
Behavior.
God bless.
Here's line never said Katie did this to dogs. Proof is below. It clearly says, yes, I am unfortunately aware that one of my haters is allegedly into this with canines. Every day this world
Jesus
strays further
fucking
from the Lord,
Christ.
but he will
Hold
be
on.
our only way out.
Hold on. Hold up. That was the 9th of fucking March.
Mm-hmm.
The 9th of fucking March. And it's over an anime that at that time, it's a
Over
fucking
video
anime
she did with
character.
the girls that she used to stream with for fun, talking about anime.
Exactly. Giggling and talking about fucking anime. You sick fuckers, man. You fucking disgusting degens. My
you can
mind
see who
never
tweeted
once.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Yellow Flash commented on it, and fucking Jeremy goddamn Griggs commented on it.
Good, though.
Oh yeah. But yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
all of them fucking commented on it and passed it around and LOL'd. And you know what I never thought when I saw that video, before I even read any of the text when the video was floating around, was, oh, these girls want to fuck dogs. Never once did that fucking pop in my head. I wonder why that is. Oh, wait a minute. Because I'm not a sick fucking degen. I fucking hate these people, man. Well, how does your mind even go there?
Yep. Cynic, I agree. When you see modern entertainment, like shit like Cuties or Dragon Age Veilguard, on one point you're like, this is bullshit. And on the other side, you're like, who would think of this?
Who would think of this? Right.
That's exactly it. My mind doesn't go to any of the fucking perverse shit because I'm not a fucking degen.
Right.
Degenerate. Degen. Man. I can't believe how angry this fuckface makes me.
Me too, dude. Like,
he's one of the few people. He's one of the few people on the internet that if I ever saw in public, I would press. I would fucking press him.
Look how many clips this guy's just got fucking loaded up. Like, this is
You don't have a full-time fucking job. You don't have a full fucking time job and have all this shit loaded up all fucking day and do it every fucking day. You don't, pal.
Does he
You
stream
live in a
every
fucking
day?
every fucking day, pretty much. You live in a fucking halfway house or some shit like that, and people take care of you, and you fucking just sit around all day, thumbing your asshole, jerking off the fucking Eric July, and thinking up of sick shit. No, you're not even thinking of sick shit to say. It's just off the retarded dome. That soft fucking spot in your skull. Degenerate. It's an internet term, people. Let's are all you boomers?
Well,
Am I the only one not a boomer?
It did sound a little
Yes.
messed up. Yeah, when you first said it. No offense.
It's fine. It's fine.
This is so quiet. Does he have a problem with sound and he can't get his volume up?
Yeah, these are.
He doesn't know how to turn the
You mean
videos
that
up.
thing that where Katie did was always reading about that type of content? The content that she showed you, that you hated the tags
he
for,
promotes
was Lord Rap
fucking
Jesus.
animes all day long. Like
He promotes Lolicon.
Yeah.
Raging Golden Eagle shit is Lolicon.
Yeah. I mean, he probably liked that fucking Redo the Healer for all we know.
He did. No, he did. That's my whole point. And I've never watched Redo Healer. They fucking mentioned it on Yellow Flash about 2 years ago. I went and read the synopsis and said, no, not for
Yeah,
me.
Yellow Flash gave it a 12 out of 10.
Yeah, not for me. That's not for me.
No, like that, you better have like real proof. What? You know, people say why. You know, why Eric July? He's such a nice guy. Eric July accused Katie did of fucking dogs.
Really?
Fucking fatty.
Literally no, he didn't.
Okay, and it's not true. It's based on her laughing at a piece like a meme of a werewolf.
It wasn't a meme. Please stop. And then here's the problem.
It was
you
a
continue
fucking
to lie to
meme.
your audience. It was not a meme, you freaking idiot. It was a drawing
fucking
of a
faggot.
demon dog having relations with a minor.
And she's
That's
not a
what she was
fucking
giggling
minor.
about. Yet you
In the
continue
fucking
to
show.
lie to your audience.
Oh my God. This fucking idiot knows every goddamn thing, right? But he doesn't even know that the show was rebooted and canonized the girl they time skipped when they got married. She's 19 years old, 18 years old. She's not a fucking minor, you faggot. Oh, I want to choke him to death with his beard.
I'm going to go meta on this and say it's if you
sex with a minor, sex with an adult and an animal, both bad. Sorry, like
no. It's a fucking anime, bro. It's the guy is a demon dude with he has dog ears because he's a demon, right? And the girl is of age. They're sitting here. Oh my god, they're spiraling over anime.
And how old was that video that Katie made? Like that was old. Who found
Years
that?
ago.
Yeah, like who the fuck's looking for this? Oh, a channel that's just naturally growing because she's making clips. She's not even commenting on the clips. She's not giving her opinion.
Not at all.
She's putting them out there, and she says, "You guys can tune in or not."
And you know what? All Eric has to do is shut his fucking mouth. Shut his fucking mouth. He doesn't have to say the stupid shit he does. Or maybe think about what you're fucking saying like a normal human being, and you wouldn't be clipped for the dumb shit that you do.
Yeah.
She has no context, no opinion, no nothing. She goes, Eric July said this. Here's his own fucking words.
Julio, go meta.
Go meta, Julio.
Did we lose him?
Met who?
Julio said he was going to go meta, but then he disappeared. He's projecting. He's the one lying. Yeah, he's lying. Anything to protect Eric.
Have you seen the size of his mouth? He can't shut that.
Went all in on this. These guys take it to like the 50th degree.
Apparently saying allegedly is going all in.
Like, if you want to make fun of her for being like, look, she's a bored housewife who was into anime, and some of the anime is a little bit, risque. That's
Inuyasha is not risque whatsoever.
one thing, but they take it to the
But
50th degree. where
Then hold up.
What?
Allegedly, Sturgis. Oh, I can't even say it. It's
Say it.
Ixnay.
Julio, go meta. You said you were going to go meta, then you disappeared on us.
No, it's all right. I don't want to jump in this.
Go meta.
All right. My point being is if you spend hours of your life stream sniping other shit and doing African react videos or white people comic react videos and chop every fucking sentence everybody says for months, you're going to find shit to complain about.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've said a lot of shit in my life. And believe me,
and I
in
clipped
form,
all
like,
of
when
it.
it comes back to bite you in the ass sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Well,
you just
I
say
heard
shit.
that's allegedly what Sturgis is into.
Well,
Biting people in the ass.
Yeah.
I don't know Sturgis. I'm not sure what he does because he spends a lot of time doing.
Well, he's got to support his Ripper First habit somehow. His allowance is only $40 a month.
But it's. Are you genuine?
Allegedly.
Is the alleged?
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I
No,
can
no,
take
no.
anybody's fucking stream, even people I agree with. Like I'm a
cherry
Trump guy.
pick.
And I could cut that shit apart. For
Allegedly.
hours.
Allegedly.
What's
Jesus Christ. Jim.
Go
Allegedly.
ahead, Jim. It's all you.
Allegedly.
Fucking steamroller.
Allegedly. Come on, somebody say something.
No.
Did what I say make any sense?
Yeah, no, you made 100% sense.
That's a great word, allegedly. You could pretty much respond to anything anyone says with allegedly.
Of course. That's why I say it all the fucking time.
Jim
Allegedly.
Satala is a heterosexual man.
Allegedly.
That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Sturgis has cum in his beard, allegedly.
I don't know if that's alleged.
Oh shit, you can see it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, let's get back to watching this moron chop up people's sentences for an hour.
Like that's inexcusable. That's
16 minutes.
Katie did stall.
Allegedly.
Take an hour.
No, it's not because I got to go to bed in about 8 minutes.
They are scum.
You're absolutely wrong. You are the biggest scumbag in indie comics. You make everyone else look like a-holes because you are in indie comics acting the way that you're acting. You're acting like a petulant ex-girlfriend towards a creator that's doing the business better than you ever could, better than you'd ever dreamed of doing.
Dude,
So please
this
stop
guy,
with this.
this guy.
EVS Rewards hater. Ethan's going to do a closeout stream for Sven, the creator of Butch Killigan, just because he hated on Air July. Before his comments about Air July comments, Ethan didn't know who he was.
No, he's doing it because Sven's book looks good.
Shit. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. EVS promoted fucking Butch Killigan 1. Fuck you, Sturgis. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No,
Allegedly.
he's reading Student of God.
I don't care. Fuck you, Sturgis. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't read the shit if it's wrong. Like, don't read it.
Allegedly, last son of K. Allegedly.
Oh, this is
He's not
chapter
gonna-
25, Jim. This is chapter 25.
Yeah.
Closeout stream is set for this Friday.
Another fucking loser.
Let's do that. That would be amazing. Closing it out.
And I think
Hey,
the 8th is Friday,
hey,
so if you want to get
Imagine
together on
acting
Friday
like this, Kevin,
and,
about
we can
people who
decide
don't give a fuck about you anyway.
What time is it for you?
Well, it'll be Friday at 3 a.m. Your campaign will close. So that's how it is here. 3 a.m.
This was today on Katie's show.
Yeah.
This is how desperate these people are for anybody to watch anything they have to say.
I don't know what they do, man, because like I wouldn't even. I watch Katie's shows on Mondays with my phone in my pocket and a headphone in my ear. Right?
I don't watch it. I watch it when I got 5 minutes and then I go back to work. I don't keep it on. I'll get distracted. Fuck that.
But I'm saying, like, I'm not even watching it. I'm listening to it. And
Wait a
when I
minute.
don't listen
What
to
are you
it, I
doing
just
with your hand in your pocket watching Katie again?
allegedly.
He's watching anime.
With his hand in his pocket on
Yeah.
vibrate. All right, I get it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I said phone in my pocket on vibrate.
Let's not turn into as.
Allegedly.
7 p.m. You're saying on Friday then?
Yeah, 7 p.m. to like
Jersey time.
Yeah, Jersey time.
So basically, just going to do part of the closeout.
That's a
stream,
good
nothing too
question.
serious.
Is there any video footage of Eric and Sturgis interacting in real life? No.
No.
Only on his
No, no, no.
streams where he talks about him being a mod.
Actually, about one can of shoe polish, you couldn't. I'm just saying.
Couldn't tell the difference.
Allegedly.
Based on what they say and how they act, you're pretty like Sturgis is really taking on the Air July role. Great. He gets nothing out of this from Eric.
Nothing.
He
Except
gets
for being a mod.
nothing
He
out
gets
of
a
it.
shout out every once in a while.
He gets that's
Shout
what I was
out.
about to say. He gets a head pat here and there.
Shout out.
He gets
Shout out Be Clown Zero.
Yeah. Like he gets nothing out of this.
I mean, I
What's
shout out
Student of
more
God's
people in
deal?
y'all's
He's
chat.
on Twitter. He's on Twitter fucking 24/7.
A lot of people
Because
think
I'm-
Student God is actually somebody who works for Rippaverse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of the
I'm pretty
factory-
sure.
Yeah. Or
pretty
factory,
sure.
warehouse guys.
Well, what we figured out, right, back when I was hanging out with some of the Frog Tony guys was I think they swap accounts. I think a lot of like 3 or 4 people have access to 3 or 4 different accounts.
Gotcha.
And so you see what I'm
Actually,
saying?
Kevin, it's up to Dave, but we don't even have to end the stream. We could just, if Dave wants to end it, we can end it on his channel and I can continue it on mine.
Hell yeah, I'll go to
I
Jim's
don't
channel.
think I can do that.
You wouldn't what?
I
Yeah, you
don't-
could.
I don't know how.
No, what you would do. I could do it right now. It's real easy.
But
You
it won't.
click on-
It won't click
What?
on you. It won't stay on. Oh, I click on the bars up top.
On the bar on top, you would click on yours and then say remove the stream, remove the stream, remove the stream for your 3 and leave my 2 there.
Well, I might stay
I'm just
a
saying.
little later. I might stay. a
No,
little.
you said 8 minutes. You got to go to bed.
I'll end the fucking stream myself.
Yes.
The key is going right in the fucking trash.
Allegedly.
Allegedly last on a
Come on, that was funny.
It was great. It was fucking fantastic. I acted like I was pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, no, Dave deadpans really well because a lot of times I'm like, oh fuck, did I just overstep? Oh no.
Yeah. I think Julio thinks I'm mad at him. Never mad at Julio, dude.
No, I don't think you're mad at me at all.
Okay.
I'm always mad at Julio.
Nope.
Just remember that, Julio. Always.
You know what? This guy, I'm gonna mute his shit, Jim. Sometimes he just goes over the top. Like
You can't stop.
Can't stop the signal.
Oh, I can.
Let's see.
Your Cyberfrog is a little weird. Let's get
You're
into
back.
this.
Oh, thank you.
I know they seem bigger than the Vespas, but it would make.
Did he say Cyberfrog's a little weird?
No, because Ethan, someone said something about putting in like an Eric July or Isom.
Oh, I was
character
watching that. Yeah.
in the book, and Ethan's like, "Well, I'm going to do a character that's going to be like Eric July or something."
He said a lot
So
of his
that's-
characters are based on real people, though.
Yeah.
You just have to
Yeah.
interpret who they are. Like,
Yeah, you got to figure them out.
and like you said, with what's going on in the world today, why wouldn't he do that? Why wouldn't he? Like, why wouldn't Eric have an EVS in his
Making your
book?
way world today, Eric July's a faggot.
Well, I
Wait.
mean,
Why would Eric care
Cyberfrog,
at all
modern,
about what anybody says about his?
Sturgis is a fag.
modern
Let's see.
Cyberfrog or the Cyberfrog reboot, whatever you want to call it, is a parallel to cancel culture.
That's exactly right. So, I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, Eric has a grudge against another creator. It could
Yeah.
fit in his universe too. Like,
Yeah.
it'd be stupid not to. Like, it's
No, Dave, maybe we should put this stuff in the titles for our streams, like Sturgis is a scumbag or something like that. Since
yeah,
maybe it
and
works, I
never
don't-
talk about him because I'd
Yeah.
be
And just
fucking
never
so happy.
mention him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dave, pull up your old spreadsheets for some of the headlines that you were
Maybe
tracking.
that could be my intro video. Just
Sturgis.
a 9-minute me reading a spreadsheet every night before the stream starts.
Yeah, that'll
9
really
minutes
load
isn't
them
long
in.
enough. You need to make it like 30 minutes.
That'll pack them in, Dave.
Dave, I swear to God, and I'm being genuine as fuck. I love those old videos.
Allegedly.
I swear to God, I used to sit late at night. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep, and then you had the spreadsheets. I loved it.
Dude,
I
I
really
thought you
do.
said you liked old videos like Debbie Does Dallas and Behind the Green Door.
I like those too. Yeah,
You know what though?
Sure.
I had to
Private
fucking
teacher,
retire from
sure.
that life,
Annie
but
Sprinkles.
He retired.
I had to
He hung
retire
up
from that
his
life. I hung it up to make fun of
Yeah.
fucking Ryan Cannell and Yellow Flash because they were
I
more
hung-
interesting
yeah.
than the JJ that I kept just throwing on the stage every day. It's like, God
Yeah.
damn it, another one of these things.
I hung up my detracting fucking cape a long time ago, but Sturgis is dragging me back in.
Just
what Jib thought he was out. He was allegedly back in.
Maxar and Sturgis get Jim back into detracting. Julio and Davey sitting in a tree. KASSING. Oh my God.
I talk shit in the chat sometimes, but that's because that's what you're supposed to do in the chat.
That's
Yeah.
what you do all the time. Yeah.
I love
Julio,
it.
Julio loves being in the chat. Like, I'll invite him because, no, dude, I'm having too much fun in here.
I was born of the chat.
Yeah. But like, my old videos were fun to make because I was just like figuring it out, Julio, but I was getting so many views. It was like weird. And then Ethan was playing. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Did he play a spreadsheets stream? Or a video?
He
I
did.
don't- He did,
he
right?
did.
Yeah.
That's how I found out about you, actually. I was watching Ethan. I don't know why, but I watched a couple of his videos. I'm like, oh, he's like old 90s Howard Stern. Maybe I'll check this out.
Right.
Then he turned out to be like 90s QVC. And I stopped watching.
See, you do know, Julio, you do get about 15 minutes every stream to go take a piss, right?
Oh,
Because there's
Well,
going to
you
be
just mute me, Dave, allegedly.
no, I'm saying
allegedly.
there's going to be a commercial. Oh my God.
That's Matt Barr.
I know. Like,
Yeah, I've sent that to Matt Barr once or twice.
uh,
Yeah, Rich is going in on him.
what had you so scared? Starting out, Kevin, not knowing what the fuck I was doing yet. I probably should have did those videos when I was at the level of burning plushies on a grill.
No. David takes balls to get out and host a show. You know what I mean?
It takes balls to get old the show.
Yeah.
The first few times I ever went on live stream, like my heart felt like it was going to beat out of its chest. I was like, what if I go on there and I'm not as funny as my mommy tells me I am?
Mhm.
You know?
Well, I'm going to break a little something to you there.
She
You're
lied.
not. She
Yeah.
lied.
Fuck.
You're not.
Allegedly. And somebody say it real
Allegedly.
quick. Make me feel better. Thank you.
It's the same as like I
That's
play
not a
guitar,
lucky-
and
that's
I've been in
fine.
bands, and I get up on
Fuck
stage
you,
and play
Dave.
guitar, and I was always nervous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but you just gotta fucking nut up and do it if that's what you
Andrew
want to do.
Campbell's right. It takes balls to be a man. Allegedly.
Oh,
Andrew Campbell is fucking. He cuts straight.
They
to the
don't
point.
vote for Kamala, they'll lose the right to vote. I mean,
I'm
gonna tell you something. If you told people voting for Trump would lose women the right to vote, you would probably get more votes.
Yeah, repeal the 19th. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it, Trump. Pussy.
Amen.
I mean, that's never going to happen, but here we go. Oh, shit.
Uh,
I fucked up.
What'd you
I
fuck
didn't
up?
have the right.
for those of you that are in the chat that didn't see me burn a plushie the other night, I'm going to put it in the chat because I want that video to get bigger. I think it's a pretty good video. I think
It
needs
is,
more
yeah.
than 270 views.
Is Ethan playing it?
No, he did. Well, I didn't watch all last night's show, and tonight he was doing King. So
Did you put it in the room for him to?
no, I don't.
No,
ever,
you ain't
dude,
put it in
I
the
never
ARA room.
self-promote, dude.
Nah.
I never do that.
Self-promote a
All right,
little.
all right, here. Now, all right, I'll take care of it, just like I do.
No,
take care of
no,
everything. I'll take care
dude,
of
I
it.
Do it,
I'm with
Jim.
you.
I've
I'm
just
with you.
never done it. Like,
I get what you mean. You don't want to be shameless.
Right.
well, I've never asked anybody to do.
You have to be your own.
I get
biggest-
it. Like,
you
I'm not
have to
detracting
promote
you or
yourself,
anything.
man.
I understand exactly
Yeah.
what you're saying.
What do you guys say that I fucking I'm like
No.
pushy?
No,
Kevin,
no.
you're right. Kevin, you're exactly right.
Please, if you guys just want to check out that, share it with some people or something. I think
I've
more
shared it.
people need to see Az and Gary. Like somebody put in the comments, you saying pronouns when Az is on fire was one of the funniest things I've seen, Dave. In the comments, like cool, and it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural off like shit, like pronouns. Oh fuck, dude. That's the shit that
Pronouns.
for about 2 seconds it was funny, and then it was like, oh wait a minute, this guy actually thinks that people listen to him.
Ooh.
It was funny until it became embarrassing pretty
Well,
quick.
he thinks he killed the game himself.
Yeah.
That's his hubris. Like he
No,
thinks,
Bethesda killed the game. It was trash.
yeah, it was trash, and I wanted
Yeah.
it to be so good, dude. I wanted it to be.
Yeah, my
Fallout
brother
and
did
stuff.
too. I told my brother. My brother's the same way. He's a huge Bethesda fanboy, and I said, "Man, I've looked into it a lot, and not just like Az and them talking about it, right? Like I was watching stuff, and I was like, man, I don't think it's gonna be. It just doesn't feel like old school Bethesda.
Yep. You were on point. I'm like a huge Star Trek space nerd.
Yeah.
All
Same.
astrophysics, all that kind of bullshit. And I
Jim,
love
yeah.
RPGs, and I was thinking this is going to be the best game,
Mhm.
ever.
Oh.
And it sucked.
Yeah.
Every time I would look into it, it just looked empty, and my brother kept going, "Well, it's just not done yet, man. It's just not done." I said, "Well, they better fucking hurry up because."
But see, they lost me with Fallout 76.
Yeah.
That was not the game I was looking for at all. I was not looking for an open world fucking Fallout game ever.
Yeah.
That's not why I play Fallout, to go interact with a bunch of people that want to steal my shit when I'm not even playing the game.
Yeah,
This-
the MMO.
Yeah, fuck you, Julio. I want to walk around Fallout, discover these places, get glitched to hell where you can't get out of the fucking rocks.
Yeah,
Shit,
I've done
and
that a couple
restart your-
times.
Oh, dude, it's the worst.
That's why I quit playing Fallout New Vegas. I got glitched inside of a cave. And
Oh,
said, fuck
dude,
this game.
My son said to me, "Why are you always going to these places?" Because I got to see what's there. He goes, "Stop going there." I'm like, "No, I got to see what something's off the map." Because, Dad, that's why your leg is stuck in a hole. I'm like, I know, but
Yeah, I
it's
know, but
awesome. Like I'm having fun. Like this is how I
when
play
it
the
doesn't
game.
glitch, it's great.
Yeah, and then you find out you can like Skyrim's one of the best. Like you, holy shit, I can just like side jump up this fucking mountain.
All the way. Yeah, the whole way. I can just keep jumping and make it to the top. Fuck yeah.
Do you think there's any hope in the next Elder Scrolls, or are they just gonna
No, it's
shit?
Todd's
No.
fucking lost his mind. Todd's
He's,
lost his mind. Yeah.
he's fired everybody that made those great games The last
So he
time they
could be
had some of the
DEI.
original,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
the last time they had somebody from the original crew there was Skyrim and the Fallout 4, and they're all gone now. All those original creators are gone except for him.
That's okay. Or Fatty says there's a sense of accomplishment when you get stuck in a place you were never meant to be in an open world. It is fucking
Exactly.
It's so cool, but it's
great.
so frustrating. We're like, how long ago did I save?
Yeah, you better save scum. You better.
I've got like 9 million saves in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. Like, fuck.
Well, there's actually you can actually get yourself out of anywhere. There's a thing you can move yourself.
If you're playing on PC.
Yeah, there's console commands.
Yeah, hit the tilde button. Yeah.
Not on Xbox or PS5.
Yeah,
or
not on
whatever.
console. And I play most Bethesda games on console.
Last Son of K, vote Kamala, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
You get a car.
That you can't afford gas and insurance for, and you get a car.
So is this another black person reacts video that we're gonna watch?
Well, I mean, if you consider Oprah Black.
It's MSNBC.
Hold on a
So,
second. There's
yeah.
something else I want
Her hair doesn't look. I mean, I don't.
Election Eve update. There is a huge discrepancy between Republicans and Democrats right now. Percentage of total 2020 early vote in. Republicans are 97% of the early vote of 2020. So they almost have exactly what they had in 2020, and Dems have 60%.
Oh,
They're at 104% in Arizona, and Dems are at 80%. They're at 91%, and Dems are at 72%. They're over 100% in North Carolina, and the Dems are at 83%. That's bad for Democrats. As long as Republicans didn't cannibalize their day of vote, you know what I mean? Like their normal day of vote, and to get less the day of the election.
This just tells me Democrats are late for shit.
No. Democrats don't
are not a part. Their entire machine that the Democrats' entire machine has been early vote. Get it in, get it in, get it in. They don't have the manpower or the capability to get people to the polls on election day anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been early voting and then, of course, the mail-in voting shit for a while.
Yeah. So
Republicans are the one that want to vote day of because they feel like it's a safer way to vote. Like their vote.
Zuckerberg did not fund the boxes this year, right? So they're not as prevalent. Yeah.
Cynic, is that a stupid thing to think? Because I felt the same way. I'm voting tomorrow.
It's definitely not a stupid way to think. I'm voting tomorrow. I literally drove. Go ahead, Jim.
Most men vote on election day. It's the percentage. Women are easier to convince to vote early than men. It's just the way.
Yeah, I
it's
literally
always been that way.
drove because I'm registered 3.5 hours away from where I live now, and I drove to my hometown to vote. So no, it's definitely not stupid.
Oprah, my God.
People are saying that's Katie in blackface. Y'all stop.
Where?
Oprah.
All right, let's see what she says.
Sit this one out. We don't get to sit this one out.
Sure you do. Sit it out there.
If we don't show up tomorrow, it is entirely possible that we will not have the opportunity to ever cast a ballot again.
Bullshit. Bullshit. And I'll tell you this. I'll say this right now. If that did happen, right? Let's say some president said that they were going to do away with voting. I would stand up and say, no.
No. This is America.
No. We're not doing this shit. I don't care if you are a Republican. We're not doing this shit. This is America.
Did they not realize that Trump was president already?
No, see, but they're because they want what they want is if Kamala wins, it's going to be a one-party country. They've already imported enough illegals into the swing states. They'll grant them all amnesty and make them citizens, and then guess what? There's no more swing states.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How do you get over 100%? I don't know, Captain. It's magic math.
It's the same thing.
100% over 100% compared to what it was
compared to 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was compared to 2020.
The early vote of 2020.
Yeah. It's not the votes this year where it's
look, it's Rachel Maddow, Jim.
It's apples to apples comparison from 2020.
You can hear the difference in the cheering. Like nobody fucking cheers for Kamala or.
Did y'all hear? I watched Obama's speech today, and he was going on this tear, and it was old school Obama, right? Jesus
What was he talking
Christ. Well, he was like it was old school Obama, right?
Canadian. I voted early, and I'm from Canada.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you send your kids and your wife and your
Cousins,
illegal aliens that are working at your house to go vote too.
Was Obama like
thank you, 300 yards.
shucking and jiving, or what was his deal?
He was shucking and jiving, right? But he was doing that old.
See,
you know how
Obama
used
said
to
some
do his
shit that I
speeches,
don't
right?
even understand why more people aren't.
Cynic,
upset
I'll
about.
DM you and get your answer later.
I was just saying that he had the crowd roaring, right? They were all clapping, and then he said, and that's why you got to vote Kamala, and you heard the entire crowd stop clapping.
Yeah, he said, "You brothers got to get out there and support this sister." That'd be like, I mean, imagine.
No. This
if
was
it
like
reversed.
today. No, this was
I'm
today.
talking
He
about
was
the other
doing
day. He was saying that shit about basically, vote for the color of your skin.
Right.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
for
he
your
fucked that up
convictions
hard.
or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Kamala's blacker than Obama, right? I mean, if you do the paper bag, I'm sorry, if you do the like, never mind.
An Orange County man is in the hospital with serious injuries. He says it all started with a
Shame,
neighbor
Dave.
stealing his Trump flag. Fox 11's Matthew Sedor spoke exclusively with the man from his hospital room.
A violent fight heard on surveillance video, possibly over a Trump flag.
He left me there, in my opinion, to die.
John Muter speaking exclusively with Fox 11 from his hospital room with a severe concussion.
I had a bleeding of the brain.
He was in ICU.
I just can't believe the violence that this guy alluded to. For what? For a flag? Are you
Alluded
kidding
to?
me?
They catch the
According to
guy?
John,
Yes, that's
his
right.
neighbor in
He has
this
brain
Ladera
trauma.
Ranch community recently had a Harris Wall sign taken.
He was thinking that it was me because I had my Trump sign, which is the farthest from the truth.
Then John says the Trump flag above his garage went missing too.
Whoever did it put up a ladder, cut the flag down, and took it with them.
On trash day, John decided to check his Harris supporting neighbor's garbage can, taking this picture of his Trump flag stuffed inside.
I was just on the sidewalk. I
dumb.
knew he had a Ring camera thing. So I just said, hey, can you stay off my property? Probably no more than 10, 15 minutes later, he'd come over to my house screaming and yelling.
You can hear the two yelling about the flag. Then this fist fight inside John's garage.
He came in, and the next thing I know, he started assaulting me.
Too bad it wasn't in Florida or another state where he came into your garage and guess what? Blah blah
Wow.
blah blah blah.
Wow. Yeah.
He knocked me out. I have a major brain bruise right back here in the back of my head. I got kicked in the face, I believe.
He could be dead right now. And this man didn't care about it. And all because we have a Trump flag.
I would tell him that I feel sorry for him. If you're willing to hurt somebody over a political view, you need some serious help.
The Orange County Sheriff's Department tells me they arrested a man for assault and battery charges, but he's already out on bond.
See, it should be more serious than just assault and battery charges.
That's a
That's a hate crime. That's a hate crime.
Right. You actually, that's hate against his political beliefs. I mean, if we're going to go there, we're going to go there, right? Like,
yeah.
Holy shit. Like,
but you've got to go there at this point.
Right.
Y'all think we'll ever get back to like it was when our grandfathers were our age?
Men.
What I'm saying is where you just didn't talk about your politics.
When they were beating people with canes on the house floor?
But I'm saying, like, when I was a kid, I asked my granddad about voting, and he said, we don't talk about that.
That's a good question now, old man David.
It is. Yeah, he waited. I think he did it because he wanted Harris on. If he would have endorsed, there was no way he would get them on. You know what I mean? And how are you going to get these other people on? Like, I thought he did great with John Fetterman. Got John Fetterman to admit what they were doing with the fucking immigration.
Yeah.
Fucking pothead. Fucking.
That, look, man, like that fucking guy getting assaulted over a flag. It's fucked, dude. And
yeah,
especially like Orange County's a red county. Like Orange County's one of the places in California where It's pretty
Oh shit!
dead.
Trump's definitely going to win because here they are saying that here's the FBI and CISA and ODNI. Since our statement on Friday, the IC has been observing foreign adversaries, particularly Russia, conducting additional influence operations intended to undermine the public confidence in the integrity of U.S. elections and stoke divisions among Americans.
You know what? Nobody listens to this anymore.
I just want this shit to be over.
I don't. I want this shit to go fucking crazy. I want Trump to get 320 delegates tomorrow, dude. I want to see the left go away with their fucking tail between their ass cheeks. I really do. Fuck these people.
Honestly, dude, this election really needs to be like Trump gets like 85 million votes and Harris gets like 70 million or 60 million.
Dave, trust me,
40
you
million.
will not find a more accelerationist person than me.
Agreed, Julio. Burn
Let's
it
fucking
down.
do it.
Burn it all down.
Put the
Right.
pedal to the metal. No.
First house I'm gonna rob when everything goes to pot is Jim's.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I promise you, you're not.
That's a good call, Sidney.
Going after. You think the FNT crew hopes Trump will shut down Hollywood? No, because they make their content for them to rag on. But they're
I
so
watched
they're so
I
woke.
watched this today for a little bit, Dave, because I'm a video game nerd. I like the Dragon Age games.
Oh,
and he was doing a stream on Veilguard.
Yeah.
He's done like 24 hours of streaming on a game he hates.
Who asked?
Yeah.
Like you did with that Starfield. Yeah, yeah.
I swear, and I'm not making this up. You can jump into any hour of his coverage. He's like,
No, thank you.
"Oh, when you going to get your tits out? Oh, get the raisins out. Where's the tits at?" It's weird.
Can I tell you?
It's
dude,
a
I've
yeah,
never
that's a
played
sex
video
starved
games.
man.
I've never played video games looking for tits. It's not a thing. Like,
Yeah, I'm not upset about tits in video games, but I'm not like hunting for tits in video games.
Right.
Dude, I don't think I think Witcher 3 is the only one I really remember with tits in the game. Like, I don't
yeah.
play
Oh,
degenerate.
God of War. Like God of War 2,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. You remember the opening sex scene?
God of
Or
War.
was it God of War 1?
Oh, the
It was
remake.
one. You'd smash the X button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was boobies there, but those were all pixelated and stuff.
The
Pixelated.
fuck is
boobies.
Milo saying?
But he's just
Oi,
attacking.
mate. I'm a big gay man, mate. I like
he's
penis,
attacking.
mate.
He's been attacking Nick Fuentes for weeks now.
For months.
Oh.
He's been
12
doing it for
months, yeah.
months.
Yeah, since the
He
whole
challenged
thing.
Nick to a contest to see who can get a woman pregnant first.
Why is Tyson fighting this fucking Paul guy?
Money,
Why not?
money.
That was
and I
kind of
hope,
funny, to be
I
honest.
hope he knocks his ass out.
But Tyson doesn't need to prove anything to him.
Yeah, but he needs money.
Tyson?
Election day, vote Trump.
Yeah.
Of course, he needs money.
He was broke as fuck until he started his pot company. Like, dude was dead broke. Now
How
he's got
dumb
his
do
pot
you have to
company.
be
He's
to make
doing
all
okay.
that money and be broke?
He went
Because he buys
bankrupt or
lions
some
and
shit.
tigers and shit. Yeah.
He
Yeah,
wasn't
and he
married,
also-
was he? I mean, I get it if you were
Yeah.
married.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he lost some of it in
Wasn't he
like, a
married to Robin
divorce.
Gibbons or something?
Yeah, and he beat
was
her
way back.
ass.
What is? Someone want to read this tweet? What does this say?
I don't read anything from Elijah Shaker 'cause he's a closeted gay man
Because he doesn't live here. He lives in Australia. So he
Yeah.
can fuck off.
to
Oh,
avoid
what's
being
this?
sued.
Oh, you guys want to
Well,
laugh?
prosecuted.
Funny.
You used to just have to lock up Hennessy and Newports. Now you got to lock fucking everything up.
I wonder why.
Well,
It's like
everybody
there's
knows
a
why. That's the
demographic.
problem.
Here's the thing. Like, this is what the left has given people this authority that they can just walk in and do this and nobody's going to do anything to them. It's like, and people are afraid to do anything to them because they'll get arrested for stopping this shit from happening, Jim.
I
So
know,
also,
they're afraid for doing anything because these people have no impulse control and will fucking stab you and beat you up.
Yeah, but I
That's
got
the same reason people didn't go across the street in Philadelphia and tell those fucking bongo guys to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You're probably right.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
What I do?
Actually.
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 There you go. You nailed it, Julio. Now, like you notice though that they don't do
Carrie
that
Lake,
kind
what
of
is
shit.
why is she saying I love you so much, Arizona? She fucking hates Arizona. They fuck her every week, dude.
Carrie Lake.
I wish I
look at
could.
this. This is the right now the early vote
I thought it was
in Arizona. The Republicans are ahead by almost
Yeah, but
200,000 votes.
don't they have like all these crazy ballots that can't be read for 2 weeks?
Yeah, we were literally just watching that.
That was Nevada.
Was that
was
Nevada?
it?
That was Arizona.
That was Arizona,
That was
dude.
Nevada.
Yeah,
No,
that was Arizona. No, it wasn't. That was Arizona.
It was Arizona.
Was it? I thought it was Nevada.
No, it was Arizona.
Oh.
Because we were bitching about because it was that fucking stupid county.
Maricopa.
Yeah, Maricopa County. Same bullshit every time. Why are you following AOC, dude?
I don't follow
I
AOC.
follow
It's-
AOC.
Look, it's in my you get the stuff in your feed.
I follow AOC so I can see whenever she posts Twitch streams.
Well, look at
Some
that.
boobies
The
out
DA
there.
called him the white man in the trial. This is the white man.
He did.
Fucked up.
Is
That
on the
dude-
left?
Daniel
That
Penny.
dude down in the he's the dude that choked the Michael Jackson
He
impersonator.
didn't really
out.
choke him. He just held him.
Well,
He was
that's
giving him a hug.
allegedly.
Giving him a hug because
right?
he liked him. Yeah, he was telling him how much he
Allegedly
loved him.
choked
He's
him.
dancing and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know how he's worked with 6 kids.
He was trying to show him his impression of "Beat It."
Yeah. Let's see. Get a good laugh.
Thanks,
Here we
Julio.
go.
I just saw a video of Harris supporters
fucking
lining the
nose.
street, waving signs in Bastrop, Texas, and it has me completely losing my mind. I'm bawling.
Why would you
It's
post
got a
that?
gin blossom on her.
I grew up in Texas. My grandfather was a union organizer. He
Mhm.
Democrat.
cared about people
Yeah.
deeply. My
Yeah.
grandmother was liberal. My mother,
Your grandfather
social
was a
worker,
union
liberal,
member. I
but
figured that.
Texas, after Ann Richards, I'm 48, so I remember when Texas was blue, when Ann Richards
It
had
was not blue,
us
Jim. That's a
at
lie.
the best schools in the country who are doing great, and then the Republicans, the Bushes, and the destruction of Texas. And
She's
at
lying
18, I knew that Texas was not a safe or a sane place, not a safe place
Texas
for me.
Was blue. They were
And
Southern
I
Democrats.
left, and I've been really feeling all of my family, my extended family, my brother, who I've completely lost to the right wing, and
Oh
I've really
no!
been feeling this the past couple of days. Just the intense pain of losing people, never talking to them again your whole life because
That's your fault.
they don't believe that you deserve to exist.
Oh, that's what the
They
right does
are
to people.
hateful,
Yeah.
racist.
I think you deserve to exist. I just don't think your
Self-righteous
opinions are correct.
I'm going to go no.
It's
Okay.
not worth having
Jim,
a
that's
relationship.
hold on,
with
pause
them.
it, Jim.
Need to go.
So you can have the conversation. Doesn't mean you have to agree. Doesn't mean you have to be friends when you walk away.
Damn, Andrew.
But god damn, I'm not disowning a family member of their political beliefs. I might not
No.
talk to them as much, but
Yeah.
I'm not owning them. This is some liberal nonsense where they're talking about
It's the most illiberal thing in the world. These
well,
people are
it's
not
SJW
liberal.
shit, but they're reversing this because remember, Republicans are the people that are ostracized from the group if they're not with their family that are all following the fucking left-wing agenda. But this bitch, this monstrosity, is sitting here crying and decides to pick up her phone so that the whole world can see she's so upset about something that's nonsense. Ann Richards, best school system in the U.S. was Texas. Get the fuck out of here. That's ridiculous. ridiculous. And Ann Richards was a 2-term governor, Jim,
Yeah, I think so.
but she wasn't a fucking lunatic SJW governor. She was just a Democrat. Like she was like a JFK Democrat, right? She wasn't.
Yeah,
out of
but
her
I
fucking
think she
mind.
lost because she tried to do something. If I'm not mistaken, she tried to do something with abortion, like trying to go crazy with abortion. And
In
they were like,
Texas.
in Texas, they're like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's over. Like now you're crossing a stupid line. We kind of like your economy. We kind of like this, but don't be fucking with that bullshit. Like these people are out of their mind.
Yeah, I'm like pretty sure, if I remember correctly, she tried to do like late term abortion in Texas.
That long ago?
Yeah. It was right after it was the one in the 80s that after the vote that it's not Roe, but it was the new, they keep saying Roe, but it was the Supreme Court adjusted it in the 80s. In like 86 or 87.
She became the president of Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, there was another case. I'm trying to think I can't think of the name of it, but there was another case. Like they keep saying Roe v. Wade. Roe v. Wade was actually overturned and changed in the 80s.
Right. So
I just can't remember what the name of the case was.
And
Cindy
Richard
Richards
became the
president of Planned Parenthood.
Yes.
Yep. Should go back in the Wayback Machine and Margaret Zanger and figure out what her idea for Planned Parenthood was. But
yeah, buddy. Yeah, you're talking about phrenology
early
studies.
And just
it's 23.
it just makes me.
I used to run a dive bar. She looks like everybody who came in there with the Jim Blossom with the
my
margaritas.
grandparents
Yeah,
who
she should have
love
picked a different
Texas
angle though. That nose looks huge.
would be to vote for Harris right now, to vote a woman into office, to vote a black woman.
The truth comes out.
All right, hold up. Coming around.
Women into office. They were such good people, and they cared so much about people, and
About
they
what people?
did not understand racism or hatred, and
What?
I just
What? No.
so touched to fucking Bastrop, Texas. I'm so touched. And I know there's so many Trump supporters there, and that's fine, but
really?
Hey, y'all want to hear? Pause it.
When
Y'all want to
you
hear
felt
something that Ann Richards
so
did? The
ostracized
great and
from-
loving liberal Ann Richards.
Yeah.
She signed an anti-homosexual bill in Texas while she was governor.
But this chick's grandparents cared about people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If a person commits an offense, and if he engages in deviant sexual intercourse with another individual of the same sex, it was criminalized.
In the
She
80s.
signed that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
1993.
Even better. Bring more of those laws back into play. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
Section Penal Code 21.06.
Yeah.
Weird,
Oh,
loving, super
oh.
liberal, huh?
you loved. And you loved growing up there. And
This
you
bitch
loved
don't know anything.
This
the
fucking broad.
bigness and the excitement. of
Fucking
Texas.
broads. They're
And you
fucking
know
kids.
that you're not welcome there.
Pouring saline solution into her eyes
And
before
I
the
can
video.
hide who I am. in
You
Texas
cutting
because
onions
I'm
with your
white
with your tits
and
out, and this
cis
broad with a big
looking,
nose
but
Shut up for a second.
running around.
I mean,
it's
I don't even believe this bitch is from
it's a
Texas,
lot
Jim.
to lose
I
your
think
whole
she's from
family.
Washington State.
She has no accent
No
whatsoever.
accent whatsoever. Like, I don't believe it. Like,
Yeah.
I can hide who I am because I'm white. Really? Huh. You know, there's a lot of Mexicans in Texas, or people of Mexican descent.
Are there?
A lot.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Never
Texas used
been.
to be part of Mexico.
I never been to Mexico, Texas. Texas.
Why do you think they call it Tex-Mex?
Texas.
Texas.
I've never been there. I don't have any family that lives in Texas at all.
I don't know why that fucks
Are you
me up when you say it.
who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Chris Rufo, the guy that does all the school stuff.
Okay.
He goes around trying to get school choice done.
Okay.
And then, so I let us say you still have to go vote for Trump tomorrow.
Yeah, can't take the day off.
No, that's that with that.
Yeah, I'm checking out,
Well,
guys.
All right. Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. We got a big stream tomorrow, guys.
Jim, you want to start at the same time? Maybe we'll start a little earlier because it's the election. Who knows?
I don't know about earlier.
Okay. Then definitely no earlier than 8 tomorrow night. And Hulu, you want to be here for this, right?
No earlier than 8 Central.
Right. Yeah. Well, Central Time's the only time. Hulu is muted.
Yes, it's the correct time, right?
Right.
Jesus, these fucking
I
heathens.
mean, goddamn football should not start at 9 o'clock.
Everyone, get out and vote. We can win. We can take this country back. We're going to get to the top. We're going to make America great again. It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. We're going to get rid of all the illegals. We're going to ship them right the fuck out.
You sounded like you were singing a song to start. Didn't it sound like you were start singing Simulated? I was like, oh my God.
Yeah,
He's
I was waiting.